guess we can just start with the introductions, to be honest. I mean, like, sorry for making that 13 minutes delayed, but yeah. I guess I'll start. I'm Durpee. I've been on the podcast every time. Play Reinhardt. Somebody else can introduce themselves now.
Capitology.
I can't see my order where I got an ad. My first, I'm Cap. I'm an old retired coach. Now I stream and make YouTube videos that get 5,000 views.
Alright, I'll go next. You guys are full nervous. I'm Nita. I just play Hitscat for ISU and for GK.
I'm Cjay. I play Flex Support for Space Station Gaming.
Okay, I'll go. I'm Hawk. I play Tank for Space Station Gaming.
I'm Ultraviolet. I play Flex Support for GK Esports.
Let's fucking go. Okay. I think a lot of people knew all the things we just said. I just like to introduce people before jumping right into it. Before we were done some topics, what do we want to do first? We could just jump into Sweden predictions, other regions, how they kind of match up to North America. Do you think anybody's beating Korea this time around? If anybody wants to start with any of that stuff. Bro, I gotta get some meat on here, bro. Why is there crickets, bro? Gotta get some meat on here, bro.
I'm pretty sure it's just like Korea's just gonna win, probably. Like either Falcons or CR. I don't think anything's gonna change. Especially if like the patch is probably relatively gonna stay the same. Like I think those teams probably look the strongest. Like I guess CR is just like a better Liquid in terms of their comps, and obviously Liquid won NA, so. I really just think it's just gonna be like another CR or Falcons win, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, I think the patch.
You got that.
I think the patch will just decide whether or not Falcons or CR wins. That'll be about it.
I heard it was gonna be on like the current patch, or is that troll?
It might be, which
no, they said it'll be on the patch this next week.
Oh.
Yeah, but to be honest, like they never do anything with patches. Nothing ever changes, type of stuff. So probably not Europe because Stim's like not super insane right now. I think so. Probably beats Korea.
Are you saying you use a Sim OTP region?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Actually, I feel like Sim like always can work against teams that aren't like super good or like don't know how to play against it because it just throws them off. Like nobody really plays against that, and then like the teams that play it are really good at it, so kind of just throw something different into the loop.
Yeah, I mean like TM played Sim and then they beat like CR and EWC, so and I highly doubt they had that much experience playing against Sim, especially like UB. So I just think like Sim comps are just really A's to play against in general, especially if you're like really good at it.
Yeah, but even like EWC, like Falcon, just still like just dominated that grand finals, right? Like,
yeah,
it'll be a tough ask for this tournament.
No, we're gonna have an insane patch, bro. I can feel it.
Yeah,
we're gonna buff Hitscan again.
What is the patch? There's no good patch for NA.
Nerf Curie ult cost by 8%, and then like buff like Diva's like out of mech health by like 20, something like that.
They're gonna nerf Diva ult, or they gotta nerf the fucking how quick you get Diva ult. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Diva is just too good, just too powerful.
Actually, a fight winner.
Just like a second life on like 25 seconds, bro. Fuck.
Gotta nerf it. Kappa.
Dude, I saw like Korea playing Reinhardt, bro. Do you think that's like the new meta? Why are they doing that? Dude, I swear the other regions are trash because they lost to that. Bro, you guys should just win everything.
It's just broken. If you can play Similar and Ram is banned, it's just broken. Like,
do you see a Rein and you just think there's no way to shoot? Like, you have Rein's fucking broken on some of the maps. I don't know why people don't play more Rein versus like Zarya and they either, because I swear if they walked on Reinhardt like some of these maps, it'd just be the GG off spawn.
But where are the Rein players at? It's like
I don't understand that either.
Well, I mean, yeah, Jumpman. The way Jumpman plays a lot of fucking Reinhardt, so I don't know. He just whips it out and holds shield, tells his team TP.
Like nobody played that shit on Rialto. I was surprised. It's actually OP. Just stand on the payload. Lethal, what do you think about that?
But Rein?
Yeah,
There's no more Rein players anymore. You're the last guy.
that's not true,
We,
bro.
we,
That's true. No one does play
We
it.
got pinning
we
No
gotta
one
page.
have
wants
like
to play
emergency
it.
sub Durpee for GK. You could Loki do it too. Run it.
Bro, I saw Cuffle pull around for like 5 milliseconds. And Rialto, he pinned back and died,
Oh
and saw
yeah,
it.
yeah. Then I was swinging with the shield and the shield dropped for some reason. I just got one shot. Too
Bro.
happy.
Any input, coach, on the Symmetra or the Reinhardt? What do we think?
Okay, I'm not as tapped in as I used to be. Obviously, you guys are all still playing, but which of the Western regions is better? Like, is Sim still good enough that they're gonna beat you guys?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
I definitely think so. I think Elka and Tia would farm, and I think they'd actually farm them.
I honestly don't think so, to be honest. I think like
Ooh.
especially I think like with Liquid's comps, like Ball, Kiri Wu, I think those comps, so like or even like I don't know, any tank that's not Ball, like maybe like like Ram, Kiri Wu can just beat the sim comps nowadays. Like if you saw in like the grand finals versus what it was the Alcat TM, like TM just played like the hazard like Kiri Wu comps and just like be on the sim comps. So like I honestly don't think sim's all that good anymore. I think like it's definitely more flexible, like the meta is than it was at EWC. So maybe it won't be as bad, but like maybe EU will still win. But I think NA has a chance. Might be small, but we have one.
I mean, a hot take. I don't think Liquid is some like insane dive team. Like I know we lost to them, but that doesn't mean I think they're like a good dive team or that like we're an insane team either. So I just think
Yeah,
like
I think Liquid shit.
yeah. So yeah, I think like if let's say LCAT is a better at Diva Sim comp sim because we don't really play Diva Sim, we play Diva like Tracer shit. And if they play Diva Sim versus their dive and able to just like win more fights on that than we were able to, then I don't see how they can't beat their dive very easily, like, especially when their dive is just not like that good compared to like the top Korean teams.
Do you guys
I guess
think?
the other question is like,
Yeah.
how long are you guys boot camps and stuff? You guys have like 2 weeks?
Mm. I think
Uh,
1 week and
ours
then
is a
1 week
week.
at the Stockholm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for us it's like 10 or so days.
Cap, how long is your boot camp?
It's been a long time, like 2
Yeah.
seasons so far. But
Oh
I know,
shit.
is that enough? Is that enough time for? I mean, there's a random patch. There's a bunch of random sim bullshit, and you have to like adapt to Korean dive if you want to beat those guys. Like that's a lot of shit to do in 10 days.
I think so, just because patches like tend to be on the smaller side lately. But
Yeah, especially because
I, don't-
it's a mid-season patch, dude.
I think
I
it's
think they're
like
actually gonna do something
interesting.
big though. Because I think a lot of people complained about the new season, so I think they actually might just like do something stupid and change the game a decent amount.
Do you think it's gonna be predictable, or is it gonna be like some like bullshit again, like 10 buffs to Torbjorn, or like what?
I don't know. Like, I mean, they're. I have a feeling there could be a ball nerf and a Zarya nerf. That's what all I think is gonna happen. If they're brave enough, they can do a Kiri nerf. If they are even more brave, they can. I don't know, like buffs and Yada or something. I don't know.
I think
Something
they
that doesn't
forgot about that
suck.
hero. Yeah.
100 bucks
Yeah,
adventure.
they don't like that hero in 5-5 or like buff some other. I don't know. They buff some other stuff, but yeah, I think for the most part they just like buffing perks and nerfing OP perks or changing them.
Yeah, I wish these perk patches like actually did anything. It's like they focus on the perks, then they change like they buff the trash perk, and then nothing changes. Like I kind of liked when they gave every hero a new perk, 'cause I feel like they should do that more if they're changing perks. But yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think
What's up?
it is interesting though. That I think like the main tank and the off tank comps like both seem to be like really good though. So like maybe like if there's a patch that like slightly like buffs or nerfs one, like could like be a big like effect to like every region, you know? Like Europe's playing like full off tanks, NA's like a mix of both. And then Korea's got like your T1, the main tanks, and then Junbin Max and someone Hanbin. Be interesting.
Do you guys think hero bans help a lot, like in pro play, for like matching up to teams that are just like way better, like the Korean teams, or does it like how do hero bans change competition at high level play?
I feel like they make games like pretty artificially closer than they should be a lot of the time. At least from like this stage that I've played, because this is the only stage I played them. It's like there's so many games where people just try to win their map picks, and there's a couple wildcard maps, so it's like only a few maps in the series actually matter. At least from my perspective. Maybe it's because like most of the teams in A are pretty inflexible and they have pretty like limited rosters, like 5-man rosters, all of them. But I feel like for the most part, like most of the time we just show up in Ilios and lose it and then try to win our next map and then we lose. Then they pick another map that we're not too good on, then we win the next map, and then there's a wild card map at the end, and that's usually what happens. So it kind of makes games closer in that regard, but I feel like there's something that can do with more hero bans and pro play to make it more like uh more fun. I don't know, more not more fun, but more just more like interactive instead of just like, okay, well, this guy's span this guy's hero on this map and they go next.
Where things should be like Marvel Rivals, where it's like
No,
the
that's too
heroes only
much. It
ban for
needs
like one
somewhere.
team. Yeah.
It
I
needs to be
hate
somewhere
Rivals ban
between.
system.
Well, the bans are so bad in
That
rivals.
ban
I
system
think
is so bad.
maybe maybe 2 bans per team. Like I think that would be interesting. Like 1 ban, 1-1-1, or I don't know, just maybe something else. I like the ranked one, but it obviously is not like it's not you're like going back and forth in ranked. You're just going like everyone's it's RNG pretty much.
Yeah.
I do think they shouldn't do like row protect bans. I think they should remove it. I feel like that's so cheese.
You just take protect the tank or protect the
Yeah,
support.
you just like you get something like make a
Yeah,
wish
I don't
fucking
like that
bans
either
like
though.
I think
hog and
that's
shit.
fair. They do
I
need to change something, I
Especially,
think.
yeah,
So that's
especially
a
when
little
people
bit
like ban, say you ban
boring.
Vivo and Ilios, and then you can't ban Monkey, so you're like, okay, well, what do I
yeah,
play here?
there
Yeah.
shouldn't be drafts where it's like literally auto lose on some maps or some comps or some teams. It should be like you're able to ban. You shouldn't ban the same hero more than once in a series, but you shouldn't have like a different role from the first ban. You know, I think you should be able to have more than one role per ban per like both, because Marvel Rivals does that with such a smaller hero pool or like less heroes or whatever they have. And with Overwatch, it doesn't make sense with such like huge hero pools that we have or such huge heroes. That banning to protect like a role is good enough.
I think also like tank and support bans are just like so strong. Like that like protecting it and like banning like one specific one, especially when there's only like 3 or so viable on like any given map, is like probably why series are so close lately.
Yeah, like when people ban Kiriko, like no one knows what the hell to play. Like it's actually just like the most random game ever from people banning a hero like Kiriko, or even some teams like when you ban Licio and the guy doesn't know what he's really only like S
Yeah.
tier on Licio. It's like, what the hell do we play here? It's it's or what the hell do
Or
they
they
play here?
force
It's
gun
like
like Juno, Brig, like Wing, like
yeah,
literally any hero.
they play a cosmetic hero like Juno or some other hero that doesn't like actually make the comp function or like function properly. So it's just like very sloppy. And it kind of makes the game just feel like even more of a deathmatch than it already is a lot of the time. Especially when you're playing comps that just like don't make sense and then you just like freestyling.
I feel like to be honest, a big part of hero bans not being as like fun as they should be is Kiriko is just fucking broken. Like I actually feel like maybe the past seasons, like maybe stage 1 this year, like whatever the first stage they implemented, it wasn't that bad because like there were actually a bunch of viable comps, and now it's just if you ban Kira, you just throw a grenade and you nuke the lobby, and just what do you even do?
I'll just say this now, like Wuyang was like super broken like a patch ago, and then teams were like near like before they nerfed him, like teams were like already starting to just play Kiri Lucio everywhere, like especially if you look at
I
Korea.
didn't think, yeah,
It's
I
just like
never thought he was that
crazy.
broken, to be honest. But I play tank. But I can see why people up squishy heroes do
He's
not win
definitely
against
a
that
rank
hero.
demon. I think it's like the thing, and
Yeah.
like Blizzard cares a lot about rank because Kiri like I think has a negative win rate rack set in like every rank.
Yeah, but she has a
And then
60% pick
Wuyang's like
rate. Like
insane.
she
So
gets picked. People are picking her to not lose. They're not picking her because her skins or that she's like a hot hero. They're picking her because she's like the best chance to like live like the dives and like they're picking her like they're picking her to like try to win. I don't know why her win rate's negative, but there's reason people are picking her to play and picking her to in pro play like almost every single time. I think the big part is her ult is just like completely uncounterable, like the most
yeah,
uncounterable ult in the game. Like you can't do anything. You just
I
sit there and you have the kite. The only thing you have 2 options. You have one, push them off the point and hope they just completely botch their Curie ult, or two, you need to like just match it. And if you don't have anything to match it, you have like a wing ult that gets cleansed, or you have like a coal. Like GG. You can't do anything to it.
Yeah, I just remember like looking at like the hero list and like her Suzu just counters like half the ults in the game, along with like having the best ult. Like especially I remember the regular season game where like it was map 5, the Queen Street, and like we lost first fight against you guys. And then second fight, like we have Wu Yang Golden B and you guys have Kiri Golden B. It's just like, okay, well,
yeah, we just put a shop and popped our 10-second ult on the checkpoint fight and won the game off that alone.
And then the first game in playoffs, we win first fight, and then we have Kiri ult second fight, so we get the checkpoint. It's just like super awesome, I think.
Yeah, the game. I was talking to Christopher about this too. That like when Kiri's banned, like we don't know what to play either, because like the game would be so like. I mean, you played early Overwatch 2 where there wasn't Kiriko. Like it was so much more. It was so much different because you actually like LOS where your supports were and like think about like where your supports were on the map. And if you weren't going to heal or they were isolated. So like I don't think people
like your supports would just kind of like die, but like they would do stuff before they die.
They're like they would die. They have to die in the correct way. You know, they would have to,
exactly.
You don't want them dying too early, but they're inevitably going to die. But Kiriko, you obviously don't want to die, and I think a lot of people don't know actually how to play the game without Kiriko being in the game, and a lot of people don't know how to play around it. So they kind of like box themselves in this scenario where they can't nerf her because she's a popular hero that everyone loves her skins. She has somehow a negative win rate, but she's like 100% pick rate, and she's like so. She just dictates like how the game plays at such like a fundamental level at this point. It's almost like a more like cancer version of like Overwatch 1 Diva, where like it feels like it's a necessity to like how the game actually needs to be played, or just people just get spammed out like in an unfun way.
Yeah, bro.
Agreed.
Yeah, I was looking at like the win rates, bro, because Spilo had me hop on a call and we was like talking about balance, and I was like, yeah, they should nerf Kiriko, and then he showed me the win rate. It's like 42 win rate across all the ranks. I'm like, bro, that's like the lowest rank of any support.
Damn.
Yeah.
Was Kiri. Like, bro, what are these guys doing on this?
Korea is the only region that has like a positive win rate on Kiriko.
How's that possible though? Like, why is the higher win rate than Kiri?
I think that could be a lot to do with like the ults. Like we're saying, like I feel like in ranked, if you have a Wu Yang ult and they have a Kiri ult, like you can like win that fight a lot of the time. But like in pro play, you're never winning that fight.
People don't have fucking ult in ranked. People just,
exactly.
Like there's so many. I see Kiri ults like off the objective. I'm like, yeah, just stop playing, please. Just like we lost the game. You just thrown the game for us.
If they were to do something to her, I think it would have to be like something about her ult.
Yeah, I think I would start with her ult, and if that's not enough, you need to like make it so Lucio Kiri is not a playable comp. But I think she has like a fun niche where you can like take angles and like like come back to your team. I think that's like a fun like support playstyle. I don't like this playstyle where you can just like sit main and pretty much playing like you're a Mora with the utility.
Yeah, like Mercy.
Yeah, and then sometimes when the fight gets scrappy, you just hit a headshot and you just make the game a complete deathmatch, and you just win the game because some guy hits a headshot in Kiriko, aiming head level. So yeah, like that's not really fun either.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there could be a version of a Juno Brig comp if it was not brain dead that like could help solve the problem. Like I think they released Juno and her ult charge in whatever the original like the Orisa Cass Genji, like it was just such a brain dead ult farm comp that it was like actually even worse than Kiri, and then they just nerfed it into the ground and we can never play it. Like I feel like there's got to be a version of that comp it's like different enough play style from Kiri Lucio that it should be kind of viable B option, but they just can't figure out how they want to do it.
I feel like Juno's like unironically the easiest hero in the game. Like maybe that's me just like saying that, but I don't think she's like the easiest hero in the entire game with like very little difference between players, especially in a support role. So I don't know if Juno's like a good example like to like, oh, let's make this meta, because I think like I think
she just does the same thing where she just sits behind your team and heals until she has ult, and then you win the game. Yeah.
Am I the only one that misses the Mora comms where you'd be able to like move around and you have to like, kind of protect your Mora and like you can outplay the Cole? Because I much prefer Cole over Kitsune Rush.
Bro, when was that?
Loki might be the only one who prefers Moira, I can't lie.
Yeah,
early Overwatch 2, like all like the old zombie comps. I swear those are like way
Monkey Zari. I mean, Monkey Diva, Reaper Sombra.
Before Kiriko, if you wanted to run down mid, you had to play Mora. You had to play Mora. Like there was many times in Overwatch beta where we had to play Mora because you can't just flip the map on Ana. You can't flip the map. Like Kiriko is like the only reason that you could flip the map. But the map so consistently now and the other option is Mora, but like you just get you just get killed. Like you actually
I
get to
think
play
it's
smarter and more
I think it's less
than Kiriko.
frustrating to play against Mora because she doesn't have the Suzu and the Kyriel, right?
Yeah,
Like I
and
think like for the support players, it's like still kind of boring, but like at least the other 4 players having more fun. Like
yeah, I mean, I don't think Mora is like some incredibly designed hero in that like for pro play, but I think she's more interesting like engaging to play against like Kairi
Yeah,
or Cole and like not
definitely.
having to play against Suzu.
Does anybody like even play Moira? Like, what if Moira is secret good? Does anybody like actually play it to even know? Like, find out? Like, if Moira was good, we'd have to get like Gorilla to pull up and play it.
I think everyone can be like certain that like having a Kyriel and a B is better. It's like why those heroes will like never be good, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It works great because your Kyriels and your beats don't get value.
I think Moira is still like okay. Like if you were to remove Kiriko's like super sustainability and like all the ult as well, I think Moira would be much better. Just because the other characters are less broken. I think she's decent, to be honest. I've seen people play it in ranked and win, but that's
I don't think she's too far away from being meta. Like to be honest, it's just Kiriko's like just too.
I mean, I think
Kiri's just removed from the game. I think Moira's good. Like I remember, like we were trying in scrims and stuff. Like when Kiri's banned, it was like actually pretty good. It's just like when Kiri's in the game, it just makes Moira just impossible because Kiri just does everything better.
You're talking about when you had 14 deaths on Servasa.
Bro, it happened. Like it legit just happened.
We'll have to give like Cole like the DPS passive, like just like
I swear there was like
anti-heal that team.
There was one quick patch Moira had where you would be antied if you got hit by the orb. I think like way earlier.
It
was like in Jote's meta, right?
Yeah, and that was like she was like hard meta for that point, no, for like a day, and they hot fixed that, I think.
Yeah. They removed it.
But like shit like that, where she's like one like little rework away from being broken is kind of crazy for you. So I think Moira's good in this spot. I just think Kiri's just so fucking bullshit, especially from DPS standpoint too. It's like half my shit gets countered by her. It's not fun.
Yeah, I think literally that's like the direction you need to go. Or like realizes that like all these characters like Wu Yang and Ana and like Moira and like all these characters are like good, and like we shouldn't like buff them. Like Ana doesn't need 3x headshots. We just need to like nerf like Kiri, you know?
Yeah.
What do we need to bring Bab Weaver back? What needs to happen?
That's true. That is true.
Is that comp actually good or only good versus Monkey? I swear, like, there's no way I would allow myself to lose that comp multiple times on Diva. There's no way.
I mean, we would only play it when like we ban Kiri or Lucia. Yeah. Because like if you play both of those ults, like it's unwinnable.
Even versus Diva, they're just running at you, like taking no damage.
If you have Kiri or Lucio banned, it could work, but I don't think anymore in this patch. I mean, we don't play it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, Life Weaver was better, so I guess they nerfed him a lot.
Yeah, that perk, getting rid of it definitely sucks for him.
The healing one?
Yeah, the one where you just like healed over time, like permanently.
It's just another passive.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got here off hero bans. I'll ask one more thing about hero bans before we like move on to something else. Wait, you're allowed to like pick hero ban first or second, right? Like if you lose, you pick the map and then you pick if you ban first or second. Do you think there's like some advantage to banning first or second, or is it like map dependent or team dependent?
That's like an SSG question.
Yeah, I think it's like
one person that bans second.
I think it's like if your team's like not very flexible or like you have like 2 specific comps that you like playing, I think second ban is really good just because like I don't know, like let's just say we're playing Liquid and they ban Zarya, right? We could just play our Diva comp and just ban something that like makes our Diva comp like aids. Like we could ban Genji to stop them from playing like double flex, or get ban Freya and we just play like Kaz Diva into ball or like some other stuff, and just I think second is actually like really broken if you're just like not all that flexible.
Yeah, I like second ban. I don't know. I don't feel like there's a big difference. Maybe it's because of how we play, but sometimes I'm like, okay, we gotta ban something right now, or I'm gonna be very tilted going to the next map that we didn't ban this first and got protected. But a lot of time after those initial bans, like the high value bans are out of the way, or the map that you want to ban them on is over with, and you kind of just like, okay, well, let them show their hand, and then we can ban something that makes like a Ram comp worse or makes our comp better, and then we can go from there.
So like if you're really good at like 2 comps, then like they ban the first comp you play, you can just ban something, make your second comp like a lot better and get free map win.
Yeah, it's hard to think of an example. Like let's say they ban D.Va. Then we would ban like what's a good example here? We ban what's a good Zarya counter? Like we can't ban Ram, so that's off the table. We have to ban like some hit scan. Like okay, this is a bad example. You ban like Soj because Soj is pretty good versus Zarya, but that would enable the Zarya comp to be a little better. But like let's say we play Alias and we pick Alias for a reason. We first ban Brig. We're like okay, well then they're just gonna ban D.Va, so then we can't even play the match we want to play. Like we can't play D.Va into Brig or D.Va without Brig because we just gave them the ban to ban D.Va. So there's also the element where you can't actually like, force the comp you want to play through the bans.
Gotcha. Okay, next topic on the list. Bro, I gotta be like the worst host ever. I don't know how to transition this shit. Okay.
Is your stream even on?
Yeah, it is. I'm on the
Okay.
Virginia servers now. They
I'm
worked.
trying to bait you, bro.
No, they worked, bro. Bro, you should boot it up. You should play ranked, bro. Why do you play Winston only in ranked?
That's not true.
I only see you on Winston.
Nah, let me check my profile right now. I'm playing some DPS now because I got tilted to playing tank. I don't know how these tank players keep playing it. It's so tilting sometimes.
Just don't try to win the game. Just play for fun.
Bro, and then I can probably not tilt. Bro, I just do one jump. I look behind me like they're in fucking point A, and I'm still on point B. Like, what's going on? What are they doing?
Yeah, they just like stack. In so many games, you just people stacking, like 4-man stacking, and like they
Four
still
people
can't,
on the
like,
car after you win a
Oh,
fight.
no, that's infuriating.
Yeah.
Hawk, do you have like a list of people you try against in ranked? Or do you just like pick a new hero every day?
Don't really, no, I mean like maybe I'll up my like effort by like 10 to 15%, but I'm never above like 60% ranked. There's no possible way I'm above 60%. Maybe I'll swap heroes more depending on the day, or maybe I just want to play one hero the entire day, no matter the scenario, no matter what they play against me. But there isn't really a
Do you just
list
feel
I
like it, or
try
is
to
it like
win.
practice? Like I saw you like practicing Doomfist the other day. Is that like
Yeah, I just want to play Doom.
so
I
that?
just wanted to play Doom that day. I had no intention of winning a single game that day. I just wanted to play
That.
Doom. And I actually won decent amount of games, but I had no intention of winning them. Like it just happened.
I did see you go from Doom to Sigma last fight on Luke's stream. Was that an effort to get him to win the game, or?
Circuit? On
Yeah, on
circuit?
circuit. Yeah. You went Doom the whole game, and then you went Sig like the last.
That was against me,
last
bro. And then you have
defense,
the
and you
Cape
won.
Sigma skin on, so you just get a
Was
buff.
I against you?
No, I was
Yeah,
watching
yeah.
a
I was
stream.
like,
Yeah,
I was
like
against Durpee. Yeah, no, I just didn't want to
Oh.
defend on Doomfist again on circuit right now because I got tilted last time. Just couldn't do anything.
I thought you did it for Luke because he was trying to get rank 1.
I mean, I gave Luke many free wins. I gave Luke many free wins.
Yeah,
I probably gave him many free losses as well. So it goes both ways. I think I've probably given almost everyone their like all-time peak in Overwatch 2 at this point, but like just picking one hero and not swapping, and they just like queue into me.
I was like figuring
But
you're
yeah.
like trying to D rank for like faster queue times. That was like my other theory.
Oh, I was before, but the queue times aren't that bad anymore. Like the queues were really bad the season before, like the season before that as well, because no one was in champ. Now they just boost everybody, and there's not really anything to play for because everyone's like, even like really really bad players are like champ 3 now. It's like okay, what the hell, what am I even playing for at this point? Because they can't figure out what to do with the rank system.
No, my queue
Um,
times are really bad. I think they need to reset like the ranks every season to like GM or something. Like it's like annoying trying to get 25 wins starting at like the rank you ended at last season. Especially if you're like in top 10, it's like actually sitting in hours of queues.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're better this season, even when you're in like champ 2. But
Yeah, it's a little bit better.
Above, like,
but yeah.
I haven't really gotten above like mid champ 2 yet, so I think so. I haven't played that much on my main account, but yeah, it's queue times have been better this season because they just boost everyone up like 3 or 4 ranks.
Did you guys see that change they're gonna do for high rank? They said like they talked with people and they're gonna make like some season 20 change. I think it's gonna
Surely
be
it's
SR.
visual SR.
Yeah.
Who do they talk
Surely
to?
it's visual SR.
Yeah, who do they
My
talk
games
to
are
first
not
of all? It's
med.
gotta be like Warren. You gotta be Warren, Questron. Like who are these high ranked players?
I mean-
like,
I've talked to not recently, but I've talked to like I remember talking to Gav Winter at like BlizzCon like 2023, and I've remember talking about like the All Discord back in the day. Like I've always like said we need visual SR because there's nothing, you can't see anything. Like look, if I ask you what's your peak, and you have to tell me percent, or I can't know where anyone is. It's just so confusing for no reason, and they keep changing like what's impressive or not like each season. So I think it probably is visual SR. There's no way. I mean, I don't know what else it would be.
Yeah.
At this point,
You're able to see like how many games you need to like get top 10 or get rank
yeah,
1 or
to
like
get past somebody, it's like
yeah.
I mean, like it's so annoying to guess that, and then it's also just like so annoying to see like the you just get on some days and it's like full reversals or full like uphill battles, and it feels like or like full constellations. It feels so drastic when you get them because you could feel it so much. When I think like every game should be like a when you're like really high star, I think every game should be like a reversal or like it should be so punishing to the point where like it's so hard to climb, and you also get like worse teammates.
Yeah, it's gonna
But
be
I don't feel
faster
like you
queue
get
times to make every game like consolation or something.
yeah. I feel like the teammates you get at high rank in the Overwatch shooting system are so much better than the teammates you'd get like Overwatch 1 when you're like
That's true.
4700.
That is really true.
Like I mean I've seen you get teammates like 3 to 4 OWCS players at
Yeah.
GM or Champ 2 like 80%.
Yeah, and they're like champ 4 duoed or something, like champ 3.
Yeah, it's like they all want to win, but if you're 4700 in Overwatch 1, there's no possible way you're getting anyone even remotely decent like half your team. Like you have to hard carry that entire game, and if you don't, then you're just gonna derank, and the keys will be faster because everyone's closer. So yeah, I
Yeah,
think they've let people get too far apart.
it feels like they just like try and get you a game like as fast as possible and then just determine if it's consolation or reversal or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Like from that point. Which, I mean, I think that's like a horrible way. I'd prefer faster queue times for sure.
Bro, is that even
Yeah,
a real thing? Like the uphill and reversal? I swear I win the same amount of SR or like whatever point system if it's not versus if it was.
No, it's
I swear
very
it's like
noticeable. It's so noticeable.
really?
Maybe not as much this season because you don't gain as much in Champ 2 and Champ 3 anymore. But I feel like last
Yeah,
season,
below that, I
sometimes
think it's really noticeable.
yeah,
Yeah,
below that,
okay,
it's
so
100%
okay, never mind then. Because like if I'm playing on my like DPS, I see Luke winning or losing, it's like the same SR if it was just a normal game. So maybe it's just different when it's like super high rank.
Yeah, but if it's like +5 or +4, like yeah, it's not noticeable.
Yeah, it's like something like that, like 1 or 2 points difference if it wasn't, but not noticeable at least when I was playing or watching other streams.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're just like going to eventually go back to what Overwatch 1 ranked was. I don't even know why they changed the rank system. I thought it was pretty good with SR. And then they went to the card system. That was like dog shit for however long it was there for. I don't know why that existed. I remember watching like PGE stream. He had like I think you need like 7 cards to go up or something. He went like 7 and 5 on his card. He went from rank 110 to rank 5 with no MMR on like a 7 and 5
Oh
card.
my, I forgot about
It's like
that.
so RNG, or like you could go positive with your cards and then like lose rank. It's the most dumb shit ever. And then
They wouldn't show you your rank, but after like 7 games.
yeah, like it was so stupid, and everybody was GM1. No, it was, and you could
yeah,
like
that card system just didn't work.
yeah,
The top
That
rank
was
queue there
horrible.
it just didn't work at all.
That was actually the most horrible thing.
it was so funny. You could like duo GM1 like rank 1, and then you could like duo with like a GM4 player, which was like equivalently like current like Diamond 5. Like they could duo because GM1 never like extended past just like base level. You were just always GM1 even if you won 50 games after that. It was like the dumbest shit ever. And then they're just like, I think the current system's fine. You just need SR, and then they're gonna add SR, and then it's like, okay, it's the same thing, but the UI looks worse. Like the top 500 right now looks like trash. I think, like it's just like green and
Yeah, I don't know
yellow.
why they're not animated.
Yeah,
I don't know how we had animated like
like,
borders in 2016, but now it's like
like it
now
just
it's
got
just
worse.
technology's gone. Uh,
No.
but they have been adding. I mean, they keep adding more and more features that are like better for the game or bringing back
Yeah,
old ones like UI stuff. So I mean, I'll give them
yeah,
that. At least they eventually do it.
yeah. It's
Um,
getting there. I just
they
feel like
should
it's always
they
stuff that
should add a
existed.
texture pack like OWP1 UI texture pack with all like the icons and like the kill feed icons
Yeah,
and like the hero select animations. Just let people choose to have that for
yeah.
anyone that wants it.
And then somebody said they were gonna like maybe add protection bands, like I don't know. That
No.
was some theory I saw on the rank system where it's like the
No.
highest ranked player could protect. Dude, that'd be the dumbest
That
thing
sounds
ever.
horseshit, I can't lie.
They're
Yeah.
like, we gotta
No,
speculate here.
I mean honestly, one
I don't-
tricks are so broken in
Yeah,
ranks because they just ban their hardest counters and like it's just yeah. I mean they just ban their hardest counters. You have to try so hard to beat them, especially the tank ones. The tank ones are so hard to beat. So I wouldn't think there's like a one Roadhog's like viable or like another tank one tricks OP. I don't know.
Dude, I feel like like banning tanks is so stupid. It's just like it never works. Like if I ban Wrecking Ball, I'm gonna go against Mushroom on Roadhog. If I ban Roadhog, I'm going against Cardi Fan. If I ban Zarya, I'm going against like a Rein player. It's just like the most bullshit stuff ever, and it's like somebody's gonna stream snipe me and then ban like 2 people on my team because I'm streaming, but it's like I don't know, it just feels like I'm RNG guessing in the hero ban phase, especially when like I feel like outside of tank, there's not really a super overpowered ranked hero right now, unless like your team has 2 DPS one tricks and you don't have a tracer player or something. But yeah, I don't know, maybe like would it be better if you could just see the lobby and then ban things, or I don't know, that would obviously make it so one tricks never could play their character, but
They would never let him play
yeah, they would never do that.
I
But
don't think
like,
it's
would it
that
make it
bad
better?
right now. I just
Yeah,
think if you're gonna, I think it's probably where it needs to be right now. Just like a side effect of people like knowing each other at the highest rank and getting the same lobbies over and over again.
yeah. Playing like gold and they ban Zarya, Sombra every game, or Doomfist. I don't even know what bans are doing down there, but
Do we know like ban rates across all ranks?
I think they posted it like once. They said like it was like a few
Uh,
months
ever,
ago.
yeah, ever since bans, I feel like the balance has been better than it was. Because I guess they look at the ban statistics and like know who to nerf at this point better. Um, but maybe that's just like coincidence.
They probably do look at it. I mean, like they posted about it. They said Sombra got the highest ban rate. Like the last time they posted, it was like Sombra had like an 80% ban rate, which I don't even know. Like there's no way. But it's not like they hard nerf Sombra off of that. Like I feel like they know the heroes that people just don't want to play against at all, and then like the heroes that are banned because they're actually good. Like I think they're actually doing a
That's
pretty
gotta
good
be
job at
plot.
protecting.
What?
Yeah, yeah, it's
Stomper's been bad the entire year.
I know, but
So
like,
yeah,
dude,
there's no way.
they don't want to get hacked when they're playing like Mercy, Ana, and scoped in back the map every game. It's just annoying to play against. Okay, we can move on from hero bans. That was a good discussion. Okay, so how much effort do you think is like being put into Overwatch esports compared to other esports, and how do like viewership opportunities match up for that? Do you think there's anything they could change in terms of like promotion or advertising, or do you think it's good or what?
I mean, I think like the most obvious answer is that they need to add an esports tab into the game. I'm pretty sure every like game that has esports, like Marvel Rivals and Valorant, they'll have like a tab that shows like the upcoming games or even like past games or upcoming tournaments, like the VCT lands or whatever. I think those would definitely help the viewership a lot. And like, is the OW esports channel the original Overwatch League one?
I think so.
No,
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's not, I mean, that's probably like
I think it is.
Oh, if it's not, I feel like that's probably like another reason why people don't really watch all that much. Like I feel like a lot of people are just already followed, and if they maybe like they don't care enough to like just look for it again, then they won't see it. But if they just saw it like randomly pop up open on their Twitch following, they would just like come and like watch the games. But yeah, I definitely think like the esports tab is definitely the thing that would help the most with viewership.
I do know a lot of people that say they want to watch it and they try to keep up, but they don't even know when it's going on. So like having a tab in the game like actually makes it so much
It
easier
is
to
really hard to
navigate.
see like when games
Dude,
are
I barely
happening.
know when the games are. I watch every weekend.
I tell my parents like go on like Liquipedia. Like let's be serious here.
Is there an official
How do you-
website anymore? Like what's it called? OWCS.com or like they used to be OverwatchLeague.com where you
There
can see all
isn't,
the
right?
schedules. Is there one? I don't even know. I just know every time there's a match, I just check Wikipedia and see
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
See when that is.
esports.overwatch. But I'm
I
pretty
guess
sure no one knows
maybe.
that is a thing.
I've never been on
Just
there.
put
There
me
is
on, bro.
none of us know about it, so
But no, CJ just put me on, I
That's-
think.
Everyone asked me to use the OWTV. Apparently, they have the best one.
I
What
mean,
do
yeah,
they
but
do?
that's like
Next
third
thing.
party. Like it's not even like ran by the organizers.
Well, our
Like, it's
best
not run by
website is
Blizzard.
ran by Commander X.
Commander X,
Very
yeah.
fun.
If this OW esports website doesn't even have Korea, like they don't even include Korea in this at all. Like any of the matches, so
yeah, there definitely should be more game inclined stuff, like maybe even like face it, like connecting like in the game and like promoting like viewer skins like in the game, like saying like go click this link and watch for 8 hours and you'll get the skin and like they show it to you and all of that. just like more in-game stuff.
Yeah.
You don't have to like go find some niche website to go find your schedule and go figure out what skins you're gonna get by like clicking on the Twitch drops.
I actually feel bad for the FACEIT people because like when they got involved, they were clearly trying to do like the Counter-Strike thing with Overwatch. Like they were doing meetings with all the teams and stuff, and they're just like, it's pretty obvious they're not getting the help from the team they want. Like they just can't make it work. Like FPL doesn't work. Is FPL even still a thing?
No.
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 It's so
Like, just
obvious they
nothing
tried so
works.
hard though.
Yeah, like they were like the guy. I don't know if it was the same guy for everyone, but like Julian, like he was trying so hard in that meeting, like actually like writing down everything everyone's saying, and it's just like I can tell he's going back to Blizzard, and they're just like no tab, no anything for you. Like I don't know. I feel bad for him.
Why did FPL like not work from your guys' POV? Was it just like not enough people playing it, and then no, like the queues are too long?
I think
Stop
people were
playing
just
the
like,
tank queues. Tank queues are way too long. It's just miserable. Waiting at the wait for 2 games to play once. That was just miserable.
Yeah.
I think overall, Overwatch has always had a problem where people will just play the main competitive mode no matter what. Even when there's money on the line, people would rather play ranked as easier.
I also think they like brought too many up of like the lower tier players up into like the main like area. At least like that's from what I heard. It was like they would always bring like a bunch of like FPLC. I think it was. They would always bring like too many FPLC players into like the main FPL, and then it would just like discourage like some people from queuing. Like I know that was like a bunch of people in like my old teams. Like main reason they're like a lot of the players just aren't good, and then it's just like honestly just like a waste of time. Is it's just like better to queue up ranked because there's like no incentive really behind it.
Can you name the players that weren't good?
I mean, I didn't really play FPL in the first place, so I don't really
Oh.
know. But
I think also like just there's like a lot of like incentive for you to like play 7 games and like get the $100 and don't let anyone else play their 7 games. Like just get off.
yeah,
And then also like a lot of people just like were like busy. Like not everyone's like in the team house. Like everyone's like doing classes like 6 hours a day, and then they scrim, and then like you really want to like play like 4 more hours after that. Like the schedules were hard. Like I think there was like collegiate games like a lot during the FPL times and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I remember they
it's
had
like hard to like get like
they had like time
I think-
frames, right? And it was like you can only
Yeah.
play until like 4 a.m. and then they wouldn't start until like 8 p.m. So like people would be discouraged if they couldn't stay up that late because they just can't play enough games to even be able
yeah,
to
like
play a
it
little bit.
definitely doesn't work unless you have at least like 20 players like queuing at all times during those time frames. And like usually it'd be like 10, and then like someone get their 7 games and just get off.
yeah, and then like
mean, I
they
feel
did end doing like the time frames. Like was before it was 10 to 4, it was like after scrims, and then they tried to make it like 4 to 10, but then some people had 4 to 6s, and then other people just did the normal 6 to 10s. So it was never like actually like lined up so that people could actually play.
I mean, yeah, I think it was easier for like the teams with less rigorous schedules to like play in, but then that made it like so like the top players that like did want to play like a couple of times, like it's like hard to like find other top players who are also like available at that time. It's like trying to queue a rank game and find like 10 pros. It's like impossible.
I mean, I think it's something that won't work with Overwatch yet. Like, as far as I know, with Counter-Strike, they just have this giant, like, long-lasting competitive community with tons of players that can queue FPL all the time. Like, I feel like if they want to do, like, if they want to encourage, like, more team play and, like, or, like, a better version of ranked, they need to do, like, the Rocket League thing where, like, they have an in-game tournament that's, like, a specific time once a week or something. And then get, like, the casual players to start playing 5v5, like, organized Overwatch, and then, like, can actually grow the scene. Like I feel like FPL is for a scene that's already doing really well, and I just don't feel like that's where we're at right now. But
Also, another thing is that I don't think the Overwatch rank thing is broken. Like the rank mode is pretty good compared to like games like CS, where if you play a ranked game, it's like almost certain you get a cheater. So there's no real incentive to play FPL, at least from my POV. When normal rank mode, you still get the same players, and it's just easier to navigate, easier to play. And unless the rank mode is broken in Overwatch, I wouldn't see FPL being like the superior version to play ranked.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know why they don't. We're talking about the esports side, but they had that in Overwatch 1. It's like, why is that not transferred over to Overwatch 2? And also the team skins, they like announced that like a year ago that they were gonna start doing team skins. They released 3 for Venture or
that
Matra and
was-
on, and then they just stopped
That
doing
was
that.
awesome.
Yeah,
Like,
that-
that's
they called it
legendary.
there.
I have that
That's the worst thing ever.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't brought that up because like that's like honestly like one of the biggest things. Like
Yeah.
there just needs to be more skins.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just
I
like
get
what
that
they
they
do with the
don't-
Overwatch
yeah.
skins. Just every single like hero has it, like the skin for the partner teams or whatever, and I think
Yeah.
it would be infinitely better.
I guess the partner
Definitely.
teams are more temporarily because they're not. I don't think they're on like long, like multi-year long like contracts like Overwatch League was. So I guess they don't want to like have 50 skins per team for that. But I think they should at least let the like teams like pick like 4 to 5 heroes that they want to have to like represent instead of having
Yeah, teams pick their own heroes. That'd be cool too.
12 Ramatra skins
Yeah.
or how many
Yeah.
ever partner teams there are. Like they pick like some like the least popular heroes in the game to have the skins, and then like people are wondering why like you're not gonna buy multiple of them unless you like really love icons and stuff.
Yeah, it definitely is weird having like if you're a tracer player, like you don't play any venture, like you're just not buying those skins, and like I get like why like it's like easier to like make all of like the skins for the same hero, like just like time wise, but like it definitely like isn't the best solution.
Yeah, and you have to buy the whole bundle,
I'm
right?
glad we got the icons and banners. Finally.
Yeah, you can't buy them
Yeah.
separately. You have to buy the entire
That's
bundle.
The icons and banners
You
look
can buy
cool.
Ram, Venture, and Ana.
They are actually so cool. Like the liquid banner is actually so tough.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna buy it, but
Please.
it's
I think if they're like really sweaty, they would like release like 3 hero skins per major for the partner teams. I think that's what they probably should do. So like it re-incentivizes people to like come back and like look at the shop and get ready for the next major, get excited, maybe buy a different bundle for the next major, and maybe those hero skins represent what the meta is going into it. Like I don't know, they could do so much with it instead of just I don't know the bare minimum, which I'm not really I don't really care anymore. Like I don't treat Overwatch esports as a full-time job anymore. Like as Overwatch League was, because I want Overwatch League always better than it was. But Overwatch esports like whatever. It's they know they could do to make it better, but it's just whether or not they want to.
Also, something that's cool that I would be happy if they brought back is like the MVP skins at the end of like the season.
actually
Like the MVP for like the World Finals, if they get their own skins, like like Jonak and Lip, I think that'd be like really cool. It shows like player personality, which I think the Overwatch community certainly lacks at times.
We could get a lethal Roadhog skin. GK on the belly and
I
shit.
was gonna think about soldier skin. Hog skin sounds better.
Where you got your face on the belly.
Hey,
Or
wait,
some
how do
shit.
you guys feel about the crowdfunding bundle though? 'Cause it's like Juno and Kiri this time, isn't it? Like that's pretty good.
Juno
Yeah,
and
it's
Mercy.
like Juno, Mercy, and Freya. I
Is it
think.
Mercy?
Yeah.
See, they're smart for that this time, though. You guys are getting a lot of money for that.
See, I appreciate that. That's
Yeah, what was for like DreamHack Dallas? They made like a Hanzo skin. Like, bro, who's gonna buy a Hanzo skin?
That one was so bad. No, I saw that actually. That was the worst skin I've ever seen in my life. The Hanzo Sonic the Hedgehog one. That was so bad. I don't think I've seen a skin to this day.
Bro, there's a Hanzo skin like that? I need to check that shit out.
It's really bad. I mean, it's not a bad skin. It just like it was bad for like the purpose of what it was supposed to do. Because like he's not even that popular of a hero, and he was especially like he was like the Rider Season 9, and he's like one of the worst heroes in the game after that. Literally the most useless hero. He couldn't one shot. His like he was absolutely useless hero. So yeah, that was not well timed.
Yeah, I think if they like crowdfunding like partner skin drops, like that would be like way better. But I mean, just about if they want to, like Hawk was saying, if they want to put in that effort.
Maybe they'll announce.
I think like that like the trickles down to like the entire like the players too. Like a lot of people are like they want to see like more stuff in game to like to show off and use, but they just like don't give us it. Um, even a lot of like the skins in the shop, I don't find very inspiring either. So like, I think they could do so much stuff with like inspect animations and gun skins and just so many more things that would like just take money from me, but they don't want my money, so I guess I won't give it to them.
Do you guys know if
Didn't they
Aaron
say they were gonna
Keller?
do all that like in the break?
What?
Didn't they say they were gonna do all that like in the break between Overwatch 1 and 2? Or they said there was like weapon inspects were coming and how many of those do we have?
Oh yeah, there's
now?
like a whole trailer and everything, and like with the inspect animations. But yeah, There could be so much more. I feel like with the taking people's money, like being more greedy. Like let them just be greedy. Make more skins that people want to buy. I don't know. I have so many skins for like all my favorite heroes at this point. Like I don't need any more.
Is there already tank gun skins besides the Rein one?
No, there isn't. Like I don't even.
Yeah, you're just
I have
There
like
is not.
because I
350
like what they've
mythic
been doing
prisms.
on Kiriko. Those gun skins are like fun to like
Yeah,
spin around, but
those
you
look
just don't get
fun.
that
I
for
wish I
tank.
had something like Sigma
Ryan
or
has two
like.
gun skins too, by the way. He has like the one you can spin around, like the fire one, and then he has the hard light skin. I don't know. They do the same thing. Like Reaper
Yeah, that's
also
no
has two
inspect,
gun
right?
skins. Yeah, one of them doesn't have an inspect, but then one of them does. He has like two different ones. The same with Reaper. I swear they give the same heroes like mythic skins. Like Reinhardt gets a mythic skin and a mythic gun. Reaper has a mythic gun and a mythic skin. Does Ana have a mythic skin?
He has a
Yeah,
mythic
she's
and
the
a gun.
robot,
Yeah.
the robot one.
Yeah, like and like some heroes get nothing at all. So I mean, I guess they're probably just prioritizing heroes that people play a lot, so it makes sense. But
Just ride.
there's
It'll
not
be
a lot of
right.
dude. I mean, Ryan is like the tank to play if you come back home from work and like you're 40, you're gonna play Ryan in quick play and like hold your shield up. No, that shit. I don't know. I hope they announce more skin stuff or at least something along the lines because it was at Sweden last year where they announced the partner skins and everybody was excited for that. And now it's like that's coming up in 2 weeks and we have 3 heroes. Do you guys have any predictions on what they'll announce or like anything you want them to announce? Because they're probably gonna do the same thing where they announce 2026 esports stuff. Um, maybe like another partner
They're
team or
probably just gonna
something.
announce like more partner teams now.
Yeah, that's I think they're gonna announce.
There needs to be
At,
more
don't think
at
NA
least that's
partner
been like
teams.
rumored that there's gonna be like at least
my
like
opinion.
Does
one
there
new
be?
NA partner team.
Yeah.
I don't know if there does
Two.
need to be. maybe
Oh,
maybe
okay.
one more, but I don't know.
We
I
at
don't think
least
they
need
need
to match
four.
EU. Like,
Yeah, matching you, but I don't think there should be four. I don't think there's four teams with the players that
At
should
least
be
not two
signed.
is all I'm saying. Just my opinion here.
We need to add a third one for sure.
Yeah, I don't. I
Yeah.
mean,
Not
I don't
just
really
my
consider
opinion.
DK not a part. I just consider you guys a partner team. Like I don't like. I mean, I know your org partners consider yourself a partner team. I was thinking, oh yeah, DK's partner team. Like they get paid well, and you know.
Rocking the GK partner skins, yeah. Got the GK on it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you guys want stuff in game for DK, or they want it in the game, but I consider they will let you to play as well, and they. I mean, I hope they do. I hope you guys get paid on time and everything. But but yeah, I just consider them like a third partner team that's not actually officially partnered.
They got to partner up with the Dilducks. Get some skins going over there. They made it so
I know,
like
my only worry is.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No good.
I was gonna say my worry is that Blizzard doesn't really treat like the teams like GK that like invest a ton of money when there's not really like a great reason to and they don't get a huge return. Like Blizzard doesn't. The benefit should be that like they're next in line for the partner slot. You know, like NRG invested in the drought year, and Toronto invested in the drought year, and what was the reward for that? Was like Blizzard said, "Oh, too bad, so sad, no partner slot."
It
for
wasn't
you
Toronto
guys."
pulling out anyway.
Maybe they. I don't know that
Yeah.
whatever the internals were for them, but like I'm just worried that they're not gonna like over these last 2 years of OWCS, where the teams that have taken chances, like what are all the Saudi teams, like OWCS, they're not partnered, right? Who are the actual partner teams in EU? It's Gen G.
TMV,
Gen G,
Virtus
and
Pro.
VP.
Yeah. So like any of the teams that like actually invested, I'm just worried that Blizzard's not gonna give them anything, and then it's like that's so scary for any new team that wants to invest. Like, what have the other teams gotten out of it? Blizzard just needs to just give some preferential treatment. Just give GK the slot. Beg NRG to come back. Might be too late for that, but
I mean, honestly, there's not really a point to have like 4 partner teams anyway, right? Like at most it's 3 teams per region that go to LAN. So like, is it really like a big reason to have 4
Yeah.
partner teams, not 3?
I mean, I think it would depend on if the team could sell skins. Like if it was NRG, they don't even have to make LAN. Like they can just have new NRG skins and people are gonna buy that shit. But if it's like, I don't know, someone random, I'm not gonna say a name because I don't want to like accidentally.
no, just say it. No, just say it.
But like,
No, just say it.
like I think it would depend. Like if it
Or,
was
like,
one of
Envy or
those
something?
teams, yeah, maybe.
I think they should do like longer than year contracts, so there's more incentive for both Blizzard and the partner teams to actually commit to like a relationship.
Yeah, as far as I know, they're only on 1. Like I think they're only on 1 years. Like each partner team is only like. That's probably why they don't want to do too many skins, like I said earlier, because it's like these guys just might pull out after this year. Like, we don't want to put 50 skins in the game for them. But if they do like start establishing like longer relationships with these, I mean, maybe this is the trial year and they actually are going to start doing this. They're start like reading the terms and building like more long-term relationships with these orgs. I think that's hopefully ideal, but I don't know if they'll. It just depends like if they value this year's success or not. To be honest,
I feel like that might be the issue too, right? Is that like maybe these partner teams like are like scared to get in a long like 2+ year like partnership with Blizzard when like you're only getting like 3 partner skins, you know, for the whole year. Like I think it's
yeah,
like
I don't
it's
know
still
how
another
happy they
case of
are.
like how much do like Blizzard want to like invest in esports and partner teams and all of that.
Is there anything you guys think they could do for like the North American scene to make the regular season more entertaining for people to watch? Because I feel like a lot of the time you have like the top 3 teams, like you guys in the call, and then like maybe Nightmare, but then like the other 4 teams are just getting shit on. So like a lot of the time it's like just shit stomps, 3-0s like across the regions. But like, is there anything that could be done to make it more competitive, or a different system they could do so we don't have to watch that for 4 hours? Because like bro, it'll be like a Saturday and I'm watching literally everybody on Twitch is doing an OWCS co-stream. It's like Dildux versus Team Liquid and I'm like, why are people watching this? It's like they do it every week, but it's like,
I won, but people are not going to like it. I say just like make region lock less of a thing. I thought about this. Like, imagine. I mean, you guys are on DK. Imagine you guys were not able to compete as this team as DK because you guys have technically only one North American player, and that'd just be like a really big downgrade in scrim quality and team like the region in whole. Imagine there's one less good team to scrim every week and one less good team. That's not fun. That's not fun to play. Like
It's already
that's
hard to scrim when you play a good team that
yeah.
week.
It already is hard enough. Imagine they were really strict in the rules because even if you guys went to college here, they just like you guys are not allowed to play. You guys have 3 years. Your team would look way different, right? I mean, I would assume so. I assume that's why I'd assume so. They would look different. And imagine like there's another team here. It's like I don't know, just getting more people here that are just like good at the game. I think that's the biggest problem. There's just not enough talent. It's just a lot of like just under. I mean, either untalented players that are sort of climbed up as people quit, or just people that don't care that much.
I think the like counter argument or like issue that though is like outside of like partner teams though, it's still like because partner teams are like able to import, and then like how are you gonna import players with like these non-partner teams that like usually don't have as much money, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it all just comes down to like org incentives. Um, I
Yeah.
think even teams like who are some like lower tier teams that have like some imports.
Like soccer,
Natsiki,
like
like
a
right?
European.
say it again.
Sakura had the main support imported.
Yeah, they have
Sakura,
Natsuki
yeah,
European.
Yeah.
Extinction is
And-
too.
And the
What's
and the
Extinction?
Extinction had tank import
Yeah.
and support
Yeah, that's
import.
again main support.
yeah.
I
I don't
mean, like
know. I don't really
it
know what they
wasn't
could
necessarily like the
do.
org like helping them. Like I'm pretty sure like for soccer, like Z, like I'm pretty sure Z had Natsuki at their house. Like it wasn't like anything dealing with the org. It's just like the players just giving up their housing space so that their players could play on low ping.
Yeah.
It's not really sustainable to do that.
Yeah.
I just think it's more fun. You're playing against more good players and have more scrims, and because a lot of times these scrims just feel like complete metagaming of bans because everyone knows what you play, everyone knows what maps you like, everyone knows everyone's strategies. People just like I've been surprised with this, but people just you just have to expect people are like watching your VODs and scrim codes nowadays. They don't even like be secret about it. People just give codes nowadays and they just like look at your exact rollouts with like thing like step for step. And it's like really just feels very metagaming compared to like previously where you had to be more like people still did share like strats and stuff, but I've never heard people sharing scrim codes in Overwatch League or anything like that because the people are like a little scared of PR that they can actually check it. I don't know, but yeah, I feel like having more good teams, it's better. Like having more good players, and if DK wasn't a good team, I mean, if DK wasn't a team because of the import lock, it would just be like way worse.
I feel like they need to stop doing the opening weekend doubleheader every time. Like every season, they just have all four good teams play each other back to back, and then we just get all the good games out of the way. and that week nobody can scrim anybody else. And then in the middle of the season, we're left with all the like mid-tier games. They don't know how to spread it out. Which I guess I don't know. Maybe they're doing that because they think like if they can get people to watch the beginning games, then it's like more important. But I have no idea if that actually works or not. Like I feel like probably doesn't.
Was the first week stacked this week? This time?
I mean, Nightmare played Liquid and us like first week, and then they had Geek week 6. Like it's just like for them, like as a competitor, it's just like they scrimmed Geek who played what Wu Yang Lucio at the time. They just had like no actual practice, like versus any like real comps. No offense, but like
Yeah, but I mean, I
like
don't really consider Nightmare like a team. I don't know. They even when they did a practice, they got dominated. But I feel like I watched previous OWCS stages where they're like where they were all stacked. But I feel like this done like the top 3 teams weren't playing each other the first week because we didn't play Geek till like the last week. We didn't play Liquid till like week 3.
yeah, I'm pretty sure in stage 2 we played Geek and Liquid week 1. It was like
Yeah.
something like that, and then
Yeah,
it
like
was just like,
that's a little like
and then it's just like you're just like sailing for 5 weeks until you play like what it was like Nightmare week 7, like whatever it was.
Yeah, and then they'd put the other ones at the end. Like stage
Yeah.
1, we had 2 of the good teams the first week, and then the other teams the last week, and it was like just nothing in between.
But like for like
Same.
yeah, the only thing they can do is just I guess increase the amount of imports you can have. Otherwise, like these games are just going to happen. I mean, I feel like they happen in every sport, but it's just like it's just worse in like Overwatch.
I mean, it
I
was
played like
6
Roadhog
weeks,
in like
huh?
half the games.
With the
I
regular
feel like
season?
6 weeks is like
6 weeks is
super
long.
long.
I feel like
Yeah.
it should do double. I think every team should have 2 matches every week to speed it up. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't like
something
how
like
I'm
that.
playing 1 game a week to
10
play
hour
Dildogs.
streams.
I hate no, but I could just show up and I could just play Roadhog. It's just like not very fun. They don't. I mean, they weren't trying when we played them. There was a couple of teams that we played Roadhog against too because they just like they didn't feel like they were like shooting back. That's not fun for anyone to watch. I mean, maybe it's fun like one time to see like a toilet bowl. It's not a toilet bowl. It's just people just trolling. But I didn't really enjoy it that much, like those matches. But the high stakes matches are fun.
Yeah. I mean, I actually feel like they could do like a mid-season show match every season, you know, like let some of the Western teams, like when they did like whatever the 8th place show match between the regions, like I actually tuned in for that. I watched the whole thing. Like, but outside of like doing ridiculous stuff, like they could maybe just automatically give good seeds to like whatever the top 2 teams were last season or something, and then beat up the regular season between the other teams for playoffs and take a top 4 from that or something. I don't know, but
I don't know. I feel like the regular season is kind of just like redundant. Like you know who like the top 3 teams are gonna be. It's just like the order might be different, like depending on the stage, but like it doesn't.
And even that doesn't matter that
yeah, it
much
doesn't
in a
really.
double elim tournament. Like
Yeah, it's just like oh yeah, like one team's gonna pick the other one. All right, cool, and then you just play like
yeah,
the 4th seed who's just not that good.
I think that's the issue. Is like the wins like feel meaningless until you're in lower bracket or grand finals. Like all the regular season like really does not matter that much. Your winners bracket games really don't matter that much besides like picking that first map, and that's it.
Yeah, even
I don't know if that's
I
a
mean,
hot take.
You guys picked Ilias versus us, and we still won. So it wasn't even that like,
Yeah.
broken. It's like we played all of that just to, and then we picked. What did we pick? Samoa. We picked Samoa
Yeah,
and
we
lost it
Samoa
as
and we
well.
lost, like
Like we lost our map picks. We played all that to get our map picks, and both lose our map picks.
Yeah.
Which is like whatever. Well, I want to see more.
Only one of the games like were important is like all I'm trying like to argue.
I want to see more best of 7s, like those are so. I feel like I haven't played enough of those, but like when they're close, they're so fun. But I mean, like, there's a problem when it's a 4-0. It's not very fun at all.
You know, I agree with that. I think like the qualifying games should be like first of 4s. I think that would actually make it like fun. Like I'm pretty sure that's how it does in Valorant. Like the qualifying games are first of 3s, which like they're normally like BO3s, like or first of 2s. I feel like having first of 4s for your qualifying game to like a LAN, I think that would actually be really fun to watch.
They're so much sweatier too because the bands start to run out and you get to like cycle back through the modes that you like to play, and it's just like super more intense compared to like a lot of the metagaming that happens in a best of 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what even ban on map 7? Like, when you get there, like, you've already run through 6 bans, and like 2 of them are useful, maybe.
Well, there was that one EWC game where they saved the Sim Man for literally map 7, and I think someone beat. I think LCAT beat TM by banning Sim on literally the last map of the series. But yeah, most of the time people like spend all their bans at that point, and it's just like a pure like mechanical diff at that point or instinct diff.
That's actually a really good point. Like as a viewer, it's really boring when you watch a team beat another team just purely off of draft strategy. Like it's just so lame to watch. At least for me. Like I don't know if casual viewers care about it at all, but like I feel like the best of 4 would or first of 4 would solve that a lot. Where like you can cheese out your 1 or 2 maps with good draft strategy. I feel like that's fair to get an advantage, but like winning a whole series off of it is like I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like we've won many maps in potential series off draft, or we've lost maps because we underestimated a draft one time, and it's just it's not as interesting as just getting in there and playing, playing as much close like fun Overwatch as possible. Because that's what you want to play. You want a close game to go both ways. You don't want to stomp, or you don't want just people winning off loading screen.
Yeah, I think there should be more BO7s. It's a good point. Like even you look at like KR finals, right? It's like Falcons are up 3-1. If it's by UO5, that like series is already over. And then CR win in the end. Like there's so much more like interesting stuff that can happen at BO7.
I think you could like you don't want to throw maps obviously in the best 7, but you can like you're trying to figure out what's going to learn more. Yeah. You have no like breathing room a lot of the time best of 5 when you especially when you have to win the maps you pick. You're also just
and like
screwed.
You're limited to those 5 modes and all of that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Are there any players on like the non-partner teams you guys think are like next up good, like could make the region more competitive?
I mean, I think the Sakura team's really good, and like the Nightmare players, obviously.
Do you think like Sakura, like, do you think it's like the whole team should stay together and like they could maybe take some wins off like some of you guys, for example, or do you think there's individual players that stand out?
I feel like they're all like pretty good individually. I also just think like this last stage was like really good for them. Like Zarya was really good. Tracer's always good. Like Freya's really good as well. I think like this stage was just like a really good meta for them, but I also think they're all good individually. And could like maybe join team with them like Zomba. Like I think Zomba's like really good at Tracer.
He wanted you to.
So I think he could just fit on like any team, and he'll be fine.
Yeah, that guy's been next up. He just does too much homework. Get him out of school and he'll be like
cares too much about school.
One clipping everybody.
Bro, Zeb was doing numbers this stage too, I can't lie.
Dude, Zeb just came back. I don't even know what Zeb does. He like plays like Marvel Rivals and then he comes back to Overwatch and he goes like 42-4 on a map and then it's just so funny. He's playing like Orisa the whole time. Like this guy loves Orisa. I don't get it.
Okay, that series is actually so good. The Nightmare Sakura series, that was my favorite series of the entire.
Were you guys nervous for Orisa? So awesome. I saw him go Orisa against you guys. Did that like make you nervous on King's Row? I think it was King's Row. No, Orisa on like second.
Not really. No, we're kind of happy on Orisa. But like, I feel like it's not even that bad in Zarya. Like when you have Curie versus Curiel, because her cooldowns just cycle way faster than the Zarya bubbles do. But
yeah,
I mean, yeah, I was kind of happy they went Orisa. I think we banned Orisa the next map, but I don't think we really cared whether or not they played it there. I don't remember.
Dude, the casters were like flaming him for 15 minutes, like Avril's for 15 minutes. He's like, I don't know why Zeb went Orisa on second point Kings. He just completely sold the map. And then Avril's like, that's it. He's like, the Orisa ban helps Sakura now because Zeb won't be forced to play that character in Zarya. Like, bro, like chill, bro.
I unironically saw comments saying like, why is Zeb keep dying to right click?
Yeah, he's like, why is Zeb jumping off the map?
Keep killing himself. Like, I'm like, do you not think he would have died if he didn't right click? He's just like right clicking for burst damage, like or like when he's falling off the map, so he doesn't give kill credit. Like, I'm like, I don't know. That when I see stuff like that, I actually just like think it's just so comical.
No, he'd be going to land if he didn't jump off the map.
Yeah, I think it's like a small, less important point, but I think like casters should focus more on like the like positives and the things that like a team's doing well rather than like the things that like a team isn't doing well, because like there's also like the chance that like they might be wrong, like.
Yeah.
I think it's better to focus on the things that makes the team good.
Anyone you want to call out in particular?
No, just like that specific example, right?
Oh,
like
yeah.
like I remember he like traded a kill on Lenny and he like right clicked and he like wouldn't have got the kill if he didn't right click, and people are like, why is Zeb killed himself again? Just so stupid. Like it's actually just it's just so dumb. It's like, well, maybe his Lucio shouldn't have died with beat and then came back and beat it. Like,
Oh my gosh,
maybe
dude, that
that's
actually had me like
I mean,
sad. Like the whole rest of that day, I was just like sad. I didn't even like care who won or lost, really, to be honest. But like, dude, I don't know. It felt like I lost
that
the
was such a
match.
legendary moment. That was actually like I've had some legendary moments in Kings Row, like Violet jumping on spawn. I was just speechless to that, but that might have taken it. Like that, I mean, that did take it. That was just like a complete stun lock for me. I like,
Dude, and then you have to go on Twitter
that
and
was
you see
awesome.
like Amart made a YouTube video, like everybody
I've
reacting
seen
to it
3
like 1
videos
hour
about
later.
it.
Like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I felt so bad.
Iron's reaction to that was so good. Irons and rack attacks are my favorite.
Yeah, Rex like on the
About-
treadmill. What is he doing?
Yeah, he's trotting around his treadmill and he's it's like he just lost his kid or something.
Somebody in my chat said it's bottom left RuPaul. No, that's Hawk. First message.
I get it.
Welcome
I
in
get it.
now. Oh my gosh.
No, but I think that's like a good point too about like the soccer game or like just in general. Like, I think there needs to be more of like these matches that are like actually like nail biting to watch. You know, like I think that's like the issue like people have in regular season is like the games just like that matter a lot are like actually super entertaining to watch and like the esports should have more of them. But like it really is just like the last 3 games of playoffs and the majors that like actually are like that.
I think I mean it's obviously a budget thing. If there's not a LAN, they can do like not a LAN obviously to qualify for, and then they have then they can afford to not stretch out the regular season to like so long. Only have 1 match a week. Everyone has 2 matches a week, and then they play the playoffs and they go to LAN. They repeat. I think just like there's a lot of downtime throughout the season because of that.
Yeah.
I also think something that makes like it maybe a little bit more boring is just you play the same teams like more than twice, and it's just like, oh yeah, we just see like the same 2 teams go against each other. Like I'm pretty sure we played Geek 3 times a stage, and like yeah, sure, like every single one went map 5, but just like you just get to see like the same 2 teams again, like play each other, play the same comps. Like it's not really all that entertaining.
Does it make you feel like something like don't matter in a way? Like the regular season one doesn't really matter if you win or lose.
Yeah, the regular season one didn't matter.
The upper bracket.
The upper bracket, upper bracket playoff game didn't really matter. It was just like.
And like even the lower one didn't really matter.
Lower bracket, we already qualified, so like it didn't matter that much either.
You can play each other a 4th
You guys
time.
advantage. You guys had advantage upper bracket was getting map pick, and then you guys lost that, and then our advantage upper bracket was our map pick, and we lost that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess on the topic of predictions, we were talking about predictions for esports. They're also going to drop news on just the game in general in 2026, like maybe team ups or like some other random shit. Do you guys have any predictions or what you hope it is, what you don't want it to be just for the game? Maybe they make Haunted Masquerade the new official competitive mode or what?
Low key, I think Hawk said it once, but team ups could be cool. It's kind of like a Kiri Zen team up, you know? Like,
I think they can rotate more like synergies, but I don't know. Like I think there's 2 options. I think one, or they might do both. I think one's either team ups and 2's either like what's like they have like this thing in Dota where you can like change your hero like pretty substantially, like how they play, and there's nothing smite like aspects, and like other games have it, like I don't know, or I think they can like maybe change the hero preset. You have like a loadout you can check, and like maybe you make Doomfist a DPS, or you make a Sombra a support or something like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. But if not, I think it's team ups. Like I don't know what else it would be. They said they're going to tease it. They put team ups with 6v6, and they said we're teasing this teasing for 2026. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. But I guess we'll probably know soon.
I imagine team ups would be cool for like pro play because you would actually pick the characters, but I think in ranked it'd be dog shit. Like probably you would just have people that like don't wanna do it.
You don't pick both of the characters, you just get shit on.
You just lose.
Yeah.
So, oh no.
Like you just have Venture who has
That's
the
fair.
worst team up ever. Just like what's the point?
I know.
I
get scared
don't know how
with
they
things
would
like
do it.
that. Yeah. That they'd implement it and then they would start using it as like another main balancing tool. Like perks are cool and I like them, but like they're trying to balance everything using perks instead of balancing the actual game. And if we get something like team ups or like whatever new system, I'd be worried that it'd be cool and then like they would just try to use it to balance the game only instead of actually balancing the game. Like, it could just be super lame. I don't know.
Agree with that. Maybe that's the reason why Kiri's still good, because they think it's like her perks that like make her broken.
And they thought it was double TP.
Yeah.
Is
Then they
there a
give her
single example
Suzu.
of perks making a hero harder?
Hard? No. I think it just makes it.
I think
I
double
think it just makes
nana.
every hero easy.
Or
Or
wait,
like
you
less
mean
like
One,
making a
stronger?
hero like harder to play? Like no, harder to play.
Yeah, soldier.
Like
Soldier's
less
perks were negative before they changed it.
not before they changed them. Yeah, like there's no perks that like add like depth to the hero, which I think they're fun. Like I don't mind perks.
I feel like
But I wanna see
flying
something that
Sig is
adds, like,
like kind of cool,
depth.
but like he still sucks. Maybe.
Yeah, it still sucks. But
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of time there isn't really a good choice, and there isn't really a like more skill added to the hero. It's more just like, well, here's a buff to make your hero less killable. Like when a tracer has like 10 blinks, or Kiriko had double TP,
on a
or even
headshot
like
and Gino headshot. That's like it.
I think
yeah,
also
yeah,
like
the two headshot ones like are pretty
Yeah.
cool. But like yeah,
the old BAP major where it like took away his shift healing, and then that one sucked and nobody used it. But like that's it.
I like trade offs. But I wish they did more of those. I wish like there was trade offs to pick a perk instead of just like large buffs to your hero that just like completely make him way better. They have to balance around now.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
might
like, I
have been
remember
cool
with
if
the Moira
instead
one.
of
There you go.
I was just saying it might have been cool if instead of like adding back the BAP heal, like they just like kept buffing the attack speed until it was good.
Yeah. No, I was just gonna say with like the Moira one, like the minor perk, it was you either pick the higher jump or like the longer duration, and then they just combined them and made it a major. They're just no creativity in there.
Yeah, I feel like they should change how heroes are played, kind of like what Hawk was saying, I guess. But like, I feel like a lot of the heroes stay the same, so you could have perks that I'm gonna use Rein as an example because it's the only character I know. But like, make him like have more mobility, but like give him less armor, like less shield health, so he's not just like AFK on the payload the entire game, getting value by doing that. But like, he can make plays differently or something. But like, you do that for every hero, and then suddenly like these perk balance changes would be interesting, versus just like change a number from 1 to 3 on like the worst perk and nothing changes.
Yeah, nobody picks it anyways
Yeah.
because the other perk is broken.
And then they call it a patch, and then they like hotfix Stadium. Dude, I don't understand their patches. They like love to hotfix Roadhog on like random Fridays. That's all they do for like the 5v5 game. It's like the only emergency patch you'll ever get. But then like Stadium will get like 2 patches a week, and then they add like the 5th currency to that mode. Have you guys like played Stadium at all?
Like less than 5 games.
Not since it
probably.
released.
Not really.
I think last time I
It's
played
just not
it, the
fun,
server
like-
crashed.
I don't. The problem with it is that the rounds are just so short. Like I feel like I'm always in the shop just buying something, and then there's just so much downtime. And obviously, it's not very competitive because you're not gonna be that many good players in there, and there's a lot of cheaty stuff, which is fine. But I just think I'd rather just playing a MOBA. Yeah, I'd really just rather playing a MOBA and like having constant uptime rather than sitting in the shop for like a minute and a half or however long it is, and then going into another game. Especially when it's a stomp, because you're playing so many games, there's complete stomps. If you're already good at the game, you're just like, it's just not very
It's hard to
interesting.
say 'cause we're definitely not like the target player base.
Yeah,
like,
we're not.
There's
We're,
like no reason
people
for
love
like any of us to
I think
play
people
it.
love
Like maybe other people enjoy it more. I don't know. But
What if they just removed everything but Stadium? Would you play it and like compete?
it.
They just force you to
That
play
is-
it. Probably. What if it was good that way? What if it's just there's not a player base in the Stadium mode? What if it's like actually super good? We just don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I
It's
don't
I
know.
doubt it.
I doubt it.
Let's
I
play
feel
20
like
games
if
after
the
to
pros
find out.
played Stadium, there'd be like some super lame like mega sustain meta or something that's secretly like everyone just buys 10,000 HP and never dies.
Also, you can't
Yeah,
swap
I just don't-
heroes in that mode. I just thought about that. Maybe that'd be bad.
So
Kind of lose off the loading screen.
Yeah, I don't know. They pump content in Stadium, like they just pump maps and I'm in there. Every time I go to a Stadium, guys, some guys streaming Stadium, I'm just seeing like a new map I've never seen before. I'm like oh, our team is doing like maps for Stadium and not like the core game. I feel like there hasn't been many maps this year for the core game, but I guess if Stadium's making money, just, if people like Stadium, just let them have it. You know, like they can do whatever.
Yeah, I think they're doing another map for it next season too. I saw something like today about
Wonderful.
that. I'm gonna have to play on that one.
Good for them.
What about World Cup? I know like UV, you mentioned you want to talk about World Cup, and I'm sure all you guys do because like you're esports players. But is there like anything specific you want to start on with that?
I think just the one thing is it's interesting to see like how they'll schedule it, you know, because I think like it'll be weird if they do it like in the middle of the OWCS season, and then also like considering like if Overwatch had like the Esports Nations Cup, like are they gonna do it like in the middle of like our OWCS season? So like teams are like merging for the US like World Cup and like stuff like that. Like I think ideally they should just do like 2 months, like at the end of the season, just like do everything, like get the regional qualifiers and then fly everyone out to Anaheim or whatever.
I think you guys
I
will be
just hope
having
they
fun
don't.
in World Cup. I don't think I'll have any fun.
I just hope they don't split the budget. Because I remember the last season of OWL, like everyone was expecting that there's only one tournament for OWL because they're just, the budget was split between World Cup and that. Um, so yeah, hopefully there's not one less OWCS land because there's World Cup next year. Yeah.
Lethal, do you think Tap's gonna come back for Team Netherlands?
I don't think so. I can't lie.
He's gonna play hella for World Cup, bro. That shit will be fire. It'll be fun.
Bro,
Like
listen,
Tila.
Turkey might have like an underdog fucking run of a year in the next World Cup. Just wait. Just you guys wait.
Dude.
Are there any teams that are like significantly better this time than they were last time? Like with any of the new players or something that I'm not thinking about?
Maybe
Or all
some
the new
UK,
players
Korea's
just
roster.
USA?
Yeah, maybe UK. I don't know.
like
Maybe
Sweden or
Korea
like the
should win
UK.
this time.
'Cause what?
Maybe they should figure it out.
Like who was UK's tank last time? I know they have like Tread now, so
They have
I think it was
they could
like
get golden
it was
pants and like
Hikaru?
the other guy.
I think it was J.
It
Carter.
was,
Yeah.
yeah. I
we're
mean,
always
like they
talking
could get
about
like
it.
they could get like Tread and Golden Pants or something.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like, that'd be good. That'd be like an upgrade over what was like Jkaru and Smex, I think it was. Like,
Yeah, J. Carter didn't get to play Monkey. It was like hard
You just still need
Sigma.
a flex support.
but yeah, I mean that is true.
They have like a bunch of main supports but no flex supports.
We gotta get
Yeah, I
some
don't
meat
really
on
have
here
anything else
talking
to say
about
in
World Cup.
World Cup.
Yeah, there's not much.
I feel like usually they'll just have it.
Hopefully the schedule is not like bad. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. Dude, my list ran out. So is there like anything anybody wants to bring up for esports or like any other 2026 predictions, format, hopes, or like predictions for the LAN, hot takes, anything at all?
Are they gonna change the 2026 OWCS? Like the way it runs for next year? I didn't really know much about that. Or are they just teasing it?
Like what do you mean?
I don't know. I heard like they're doing something different for esports 2026. Is it like the way it's structured? Is it more partner teams and that's it? Or do we even
I mean,
know anything
yeah,
about
like,
it? Or is it just
I'd
teased?
assume just more partner teams.
I mean,
So
they did like
every-
something with like the way that like Faceit League incorporates into OWCS, but I honestly didn't really read it. But like I saw that it caused a lot of backlash on Twitter and stuff. So apparently it's not good.
Need
I
more
feel like
The
they
game
need
is going to
to.
change a lot.
I think they do need to integrate Faceit more somehow. I think Faceit does a good job for the like tier 2, tier 3 scene that not many people are even aware about.
They don't stream any of it.
There's these
Like they do nothing. It's kind of like
needs to be like
oh god.
sorry.
No, you're good.
No, like Face It Expert like Masters needs to be like what is it called? Like in Valorant it's called like Clash or something. Is that what it's called? Whatever like the open tournament like format is, like there needs to be something in game along with like the esports tab and all of that, like so people care.
Oh yeah, they have like
Yeah.
Premiere or some shit.
Premiere, that's what it's called, right?
Yeah, League has Clash, I think.
League is Clash.
Is there, but that's what I was saying with Rocket League is like if you want to make the esport grow, you need to like make the casual people care about it. Like get them to like I swear once you get like the diamond players at least and like maybe the masters players to like play like 5v5 organized Overwatch, like they're literally their minds will expand and they'll realize the game is actually good. But if you can't do that, like I don't know, if you can't make them care, then none of it matters.
I mean, like they have to change something. Like, I hate seeing like Dilducks just like. I hate seeing Dilducks just go 0-7, not winning a map, go to relegation, and then they just beat all the relegation teams, just go 0-7, not win a map again. Like, there has to be something different. It's just so
Eraser
boring.
just question marked you in chat.
like it just doesn't make sense. Like there has to be something different. And I don't know if it's because like a lack of talent, but something has changed with regarding
I think
the
the game is going
relegation
to change.
aspect.
I swear they're cooking up something that's going to change like the way like we think about the game next year. I don't know what it is, but they keep teasing something. It's going to be the biggest year of Overwatch yet. Like even gameplay wise, I don't know what they could possibly do.
I mean, they said that, right? Like each year they're gonna like try and add like something big, like perks or season 9 changes or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they said like perks like were tame in comparison to what they're like trying to do or something like along those lines. Like I have to be some format change, like not even like 2 tanks. I'm not even talking about that. Some way like team competitions are
Remove
made or
rollout.
something. Yeah, like like making like a flex roll, or it has to be something like that. Where we just can't even predict it right now. But I don't think anything's off the table. Like I don't think 2 tanks is off the table. I don't think like team ups are off the table. I don't think anything's off the table. I think they're really trying to like switch up the game next year, especially versus like 10th anniversary.
Capitology, on the first podcast, we talked about a coach role where you could queue up as a coach and like just only calm and like talk to team. What were you probably be like top 10 coach and on ranked ladder?
Dude, top 10 on ranked. Is there
ranked
even 10
coach.
coaches?
Dude, I don't
can't
know,
even
but
name
maybe
10
like
coaches off the top of
some
my
like
head.
up and coming
Ego on
coaches
the
could make
sky.
a statement for themselves.
Yeah.
Get rank 1 coach.
Not even ego. I actually don't even. Do you guys name 10 coaches? Like, are they hiding somewhere?
Bro, Liquid has like 4 coaches, bro. Like there's a lot.
4? Is that a league?
No, they just have
No.
basically have 4.
Coach will be
Yeah.
fire.
I do like these like seasonal changes though, like the global projectile size or HP or perks. I think they're very good for the game personally. I
You
think the
like
way
the
that
season 9?
they're experimenting with them is good. Which one was season 9? Was that the HP?
That was the projectile and
Yeah.
HP.
HP and projectile both.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
awful. That changes all.
That was so good for me because they fucking buffed Widowmaker's projectile or like hit scan size or whatever, and I lit for like a week straight. I just picked it and just perma never lost the game, even in like scrims or like officials, and they hotfixed it and changed it, and Widow just died instantly. So that season 9 was so good for me.
There's still heroes that are not like adjusted up to like season 9. Like there's still heroes that just like suck for like the entire time because they just didn't adjust any of their like breakpoints, and some heroes did get adjusted. So I don't know.
But I do like
just
these
feels...
like experimental changes that they do, like kind of like game changing. Because I think, at least in my opinion, there's been more good than bad changes. So I like the way it is.
I feel like the game hasn't changed at all. That's like I want something bigger. I want something like fundamentally bigger. I feel like the game has played the same for so long.
I'd be down
Even
for that, to be honest.
Even with, like the comps you make are so like obvious at this point. Like it's usually either Tracer or Symmetra, and then you're on a hit scan pretty much almost every time. Let's hit scan the dog, and then you're on Lucio Curie. And I think a lot of it has to do with like the maps. Like you have to pick speed boost on like 3 out of the 5 game modes, almost 4 of the 5 game modes, or else you instantly lose. So I think something just needs to change in that way.
Yeah.
Ooh, imagine if they remove speed boost for like a whole season, like from any character. That'd be insane. I'd actually like the game. No more bullshit.
Yeah.
Remove ultimates for a year.
Ooh, that's good comms.
I feel like a lot of the changes they're trying to do is like them trying to keep up with the other like live service games, like League. Like a lot of Stadium is like them trying to copy League. I don't even know who Perks is trying to copy, but like I'm not familiar enough with the other like big live service games like Valorant or whatever other shooters. Are there even any other big shooters like CS:GO? Like, do they even have anything that we could take that's useful? Or are we the only game that has like?
They can take like the esports aspect of those games and implement it in Overwatch. That's all I know. Because it's like different game.
Like combat wise, Overwatch is already like so good. So like I feel like they kind of need to change something for the sake of change. But at the same time, like the combat has just been so good, and I don't really want them to like just ruin it at the same time. Just to shake things up. But currently, I want them to do something drastic and change how the game it is played.
If there's like anything I'd want, it's probably like kind of like in terms of like that general idea, it's probably like push like to be like reworked a little bit, and like attack on like hybrids and like escorts to like be reworked in some way.
Okay, every hybrid needs to be nuked. Actually, hybrid has become so bad at Overwatch 2.
Yeah, like attacking on like most maps just feels bad, and like that should
Any
be
map with the
addressed
payload.
sometimes.
I don't like playing a single map with the payload.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't like any of them. They're just.
But then also like push sucks. So it's like you're just playing Flashpoint and Koth.
Yeah, those are the only two fun modes.
Yep.
I like TCP in pro play, but TCP in ranked and in 5v5 would be awful.
Yeah, I don't know how they would fix that, like the attacking issue and the push issue, but I think those are like, I mean, maybe like the casuals don't even care about that, so maybe I'm just like saying something that doesn't matter.
Dude, the casuals are the opposite. The casuals, I've
Yeah.
heard they love escort and hybrid, and they
Yeah,
hate
so
the
maybe
fun maps.
this is all null, and like nothing I say matters, but that's my opinion.
I don't know. I feel like when they do map reworks, they're actually good. Like the Havana and the Jib map reworks are actually good. I'm trying to think of any other ones, but like they just need to do those. Like King's First needs reworked. Ike Second needs reworked. Probably all the hybrids. Like I don't know. I feel like they know what it takes, and they just don't want to do it as much. But maybe Stadium is getting all the map reworks, and that's where it's going.
Yeah, I feel like the problem, like a lot of the payload maps, like especially in ranked, when you trade out so much, is like the fact that it takes like 1 minute to go from your spawn door to like where the payload is sometimes, like on the end of second point. And then like as you're doing that, you have to hope like nobody on your team gets traded, or and if they do, like you have to wait, and then they walk back for a minute. So it's just trash. And then also like the maps just aren't designed. There's like so many maps and heroes that aren't designed for Overwatch 2 still. So it just kind of feels like garbage.
So many heroes are so irrelevant in the game right now. Like I feel like DPS has like the most like limited cast of like viable heroes at the competitive level. I feel like there's so many like just awful heroes that just don't work properly.
Yeah.
And even support has some too, and I guess tank has a abundance of them too, where it's just like there's not like a single fun tank to play against because people right now want Zarya nerfed, but like we all know what's coming when Zarya gets nerfed. We all know like the next like annoying hero that's gonna be annoying. Yeah, like there isn't the maps don't help, but also like the shifted balance they can do isn't really great.
We need Ash back. How long has it been?
I
think it's also-
yeah.
I think for DPS, so that's just mainly like flex CPS now. It's like hit scans, like all of them have been like kind of good besides like Widow over the past like year or so, but like flex CPS like literally just been like Tracer, and like if you ban Tracer, then you can play like other heroes. Or like Sim, I guess, if you're European. But
Yeah, I mean I think Echo is pretty bad. Like besides
yeah,
that
like
one
think about
Magomed,
like
Echo is pretty bad. Junkrat's not even a real hero anymore. I mean, even like Zen's a fake hero, Mercy's a fake hero, Reinhardt's a fake hero. Even though he's really annoying to play against. Like, there's just so many like heroes that just like Doomfist feels like a fake hero, and like pro player just a cheese hero in ranked. There's so many heroes that, like are not balanced to, like be competitive. They're just balanced to be annoying or completely unviable.
I feel like for the flex DPS, like if you make Tracer not good, then like the other options, nobody wants to play against them, like Venture, Tor, Junkrat, maybe like Echo, people don't want to play against. So I feel like they should like, buff Echo. But I think other than buffing Echo, I don't think there's a character in the game that they should buff ever again. Because I feel like they've buffed so many heroes that it's so bad to play against all of them now. Like, I mean, especially in the tank department, like everybody has 900 health and a defense matrix and like something else. Because they've just like kept buffing them because they think it's like, oh, if tank feels bad to play, let's just buff tank. But then like it just feels
I
worse.
need to nerf so many tanks.
It's so garbage.
So
Yeah, they
many
just need to
tanks they need
nerf
to nerf.
everything. Maybe give Echo like 25 more health and then call it a day. But yeah, I agree. Like if they nerf Zarya, it's just gonna be some other like bullshit like ground tank nobody wants to play against, and it's bad.
Yeah, like Zarya's definitely OP is hell in ranked right now. Like it's very unfun to play against, but like it's just gonna go back to like Orisa being the one that's
Yeah,
really
you have Orisa.
Is Zarya even like that good if you don't have like carry perma? I don't feel like Zarya nerf is needed, at least from like a DPS standpoint.
I don't know how you nerf her without her being completely like that's the problem. Like you can't really nerf like any of these tank heroes without them being completely just like awful. Like they're so restricted what they could do. Because like never in my life for like the entire Overwatch 1, I'm like, dude, they just have fucking Zarya. What do I do? Like they just have a Zarya. Like I'm so tilted they have a Zarya right now, or they're on Reinhardt. I'm like, why the hell are they on Reinhardt? It's just so annoying to play against. But like every single patch is just a one hero that's like super annoying to play against, like permanently. And like right now we're asking for Zarya, and like I'm hoping there's some ball nerfs because I think the E perk is broken. But like, there's just gonna be another hero that's OP, and it's not gonna be fun to play against. So we should ask for nerfs then too.
Then it's always like a ranked versus pro player thing, right? Where like Zarya like can be like countered, like kind of like in pro play, but like in ranked, like that character like becomes Thanos, and it's like the same with the opposite with Kiri, right? Like,
yeah,
that's like the big issue here. I think though there should be like for heroes like Zen and Echo, like I feel like you should be able to like make them good enough to where you can at least like ban something and they're like viable. But I feel like there are like so many characters in the game where like even if you get your like perfect bans, they're like still horrible. Such as Zen.
Yeah, there's
and
no
Echo
way.
and,
I mean,
like,
there's no way you're ever walking on Zenyatta on Flashpoint or like Koth and trying to win the game. You're not trying to win the game at all.
Yeah, like you
It's
can
so hard
ban
to win.
exactly like you can ban like Lucio and Diva and play Zen on Flashpoint, but it's still horrible.
Yeah, I think that's a problem. I think
you should be able to ban heroes to make the hero you want to play good.
Maybe they should introduce the stadium shop into like normal competitive play. That'd be an interesting change.
That would be maybe that's the 2026 change, dude.
I imagine though.
I don't think so. I think they're keeping it separate. I feel like they were just keeping it separate. But I think that'd be the most surprising thing that they'd do.
Yeah, that'd be so chaotic, to be honest. Fucking shop in normal play.
I mean, that's kind of like mini perks, right? Like, I feel like perks are just two stadium-like abilities.
Yeah, some definitely do give me stadium vibes. Like double TP for the longest time didn't seem like a perk that should have been real in game.
I think most of the perks are like stadium, like cheese. That ball perk is so unbelievably broken. Like the shield one is so unbelievably broken.
Why did they buff ball last patch? That's like the only thing they did to change tank.
I don't know.
Buffed Wrecking Ball.
Like imagine they nerf Zarya. Like the thing is, like they're sometimes not like equal. Like imagine they nerf Zarya last patch, but then they buff ball. Like it wouldn't make any sense. Like they need to nerf them equally. So yeah, I mean, even like the Doom block perk is just like so cheesy as well. Like it's just so like annoying to play against. There's just so many perks that are just, like, so unfun to play against, and like they don't like add much to the game, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I think because of that, like the other perk is always going to be trash. Like the other Doom perk isn't even bad, right? It's like you slow the people that you slam.
I pick it like 80% of the time. I just don't like blocking. But yeah,
you pick the slow one because you just don't like blocking. Bro, everybody needs to be like you in ranked, bro. They just pick a different character every day and fucking whatever perk they want. That'd be legendary. Dude. And then
I don't play for Power Punch. I just play for shotgun damage.
Bro. Fucking. Bro, they should go back to fucking 6v6. Let's talk about 6v6 for 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah.
I feel like everything's a set at this point. But I do think they're teasing. They've been like really weird with it recently. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just coping. Am I coping? Am I coping? Like, why are they?
They've been teasing it. This guy's like,
no. Like, why are they putting like the last like 2 like events have been 6v6 for some reason, and now they're doing a balance patch, and they just like made it so there's like more players on a potential roster for Face It leading into next year. Yeah, I don't know. There's something weird with that. They're like teasing some weird shit. But maybe I'm just coping, of course, because I obviously want that back in the game because I think it just completely
Dude, Samito
superior.
and Apply were like fully convinced on the last podcast that the big 2026 change would be 6v6. But I told them.
They would have to change it. Like they would have to change like everything though. It would be too cancel.
Yeah.
I don't think they would. I actually don't like. People keep saying they need to balance like the open queue mode right now. I don't feel like it's that unbalanced. Like I don't feel like it's like there's like not like a hard meta or like it's that far off from like being really, really good. I don't think there's many changes they would have to make.
I think if they did like commit to 6v6, I think it would be like better. But just like if they want to,
it's really up to them. Like
yeah,
obviously as a tank player, I'm gonna prefer it, and I don't think. I mean, I listened to your podcast last week, and this guy Pirate's talking about support being weaker and 6v6. I'm like, I'm not sure about that. Like, I don't think Baptiste was a weak hero in Overwatch 1. I don't think Zenyatta was a weak hero. I don't think Kiriko is a weak hero right now. Like, it's like,
I think only hit scans would suck in 6v6 to be honest, just because there's
you
a
just need to be a little
second tag on
smarter.
them. Yeah,
You
but I
should be a
mean,
little
just
smarter. Like, you can't go for your Valorant flanks every single fucking chamber. But people still they go for that. Like, I remember Carpe used to always like we always used to call Carpe like just a flanker. Like mid fight, he would just disappear, and he would like have a well timed flank and just be a menace to the map. So, I think there's just more like you have to find your windows, proper hit scan more. But I feel like every other role plays nearly the same besides
yeah, I
tanks and
think
that buff.
every role gets more like fun to play with 6v6. And the only thing
Yeah.
the only reason I say like hit scan is a bit weaker is just because characters like Diva will be played way more. That's like if it was 6v6 without Diva, I would have like not even a doubt that it would be better. But just because I hate this character so much, it's just like my role is completely deleted, you know.
But she is pretty annoying to play against in 5v5 right now. Like I'm not gonna lie, like it does not look fun to play against.
No,
Like,
it's just
Diva.
like when I press H and I look at heroes, I'm just like limited to like legit like one maybe max.
I mean,
And it's
Right now?
probably just like against Diva. Yeah, because like you're very limited in what you can play. But just for his gun, I think like every other role is just easy.
but even
Like
then, like, sorry, I don't want to cut you off.
Yeah, you can
My bad.
continue.
But like even then, maybe it's like a hot take, but I swear, like, it's like more annoying to play against a diva in Overwatch 2 than like a Winston diva dive, you know, like in Overwatch 1.
I would not want to be playing like I would not want to be playing Diva against like Ziad or myself or like another like a Diva player.
just
It
playing
seems
hits,
so
like,
annoying to play against. Cause I actually just run down mid. Like I just literally run it down mid onto like a hit scanner or support, and there's literally nothing they can do. Like I actually feel bad. Like I don't know what they're supposed to do besides just to pick Brig or like
God.
just hard stack. Cause I don't know what they're supposed to do. Like there's no neutral game or anything they can play. They just need to like not get one tapped or like not get like TP'd on or something.
I think it was against you guys, like a Hollywood. I'm pretty sure you went on me and just DM'd me for 4 seconds. I literally just died to poke in front of like my entire team, bro. It was like the most fun thing I've ever had in my life.
Is it a scrim or a match?
It was a scrim, I think. I remember just like getting flown at, DM'd for 4 seconds. I just died to like literal like pickle damage.
I think were you on cast? I think you're on. I think I remember.
Yeah. I was just like I'm sitting in front of every one of my teams.
It's like Hollywood
okay.
cursed. I remember this.
Yeah. It was just
Yeah,
like,
I remember this.
my bad, I guess.
I flew up and just matrixed this guy. He's like
I'm just sitting on Kiri, like holding right click, like waiting for the matrix to drop. He's already dead. And Lucio poke. Like, okay.
Yeah, it's like the Diva. There's no way Diva's more annoying to play against. Significantly more to play against 6v6 or Overwatch 1 and 5v5. Like there's saying, no way.
Like just Diva period is annoying to play against.
Yeah,
doesn't matter. Probably more. I think she had less DM in 6v6. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, she's 2 seconds. She's 2 seconds. I mean, like there was many times where the thing is you just have less time. You have less windows, and you have to be more like skilled to when you want to go in 6v6 because I feel like I don't have to manage my matrix so much. I don't have to manage how much damage I'm taking most of the time because I have headshot reduction, like OP armor. So I really don't have to worry about that in 5v5. But in 6v6, I had like one window to go kill the cast. And I guess Soja wasn't in Overwatch 1, so I don't know. But you have to be like way more like surgical about like how you go in and like everything in that.
If they do announce 6v6 like 2026, are there enough tanks to make teams? Like who
people
might come back?
No, people will come back to play. People will come back to play. Maybe not Cluj. I think other people that.
Well, who else even is there? Like, I'm actually trying to think of like what tanks I would put on the top 4 teams. I cannot think of 8 tanks.
I think a lot of people would struggle. I think so many tank players would struggle.
I think it would
be
impossible.
No, like they would be like, I don't think Winston would be playing NA again. I don't think you'd see the hero Winston be picked in NA because I think they would get one tapped so often. I don't even know who would come back. Like I think maybe more people would try to compete.
I think it would give more like OTP's incentive to branch out if there's 2 more tanks or like another tank because a lot of hog players would probably just want to play another off tank to even they would probably want to do something and get onto a team. Because right now, like anyone who has like a weird off tank OTP has like no incentive to be on a team, you know? Because
Yeah,
like most of the heroes are just shit.
a lot of time it's hard to justify you being in a lobby on off tank, and it's just like it's there's so many heroes that like just feel really weird a lot of time. Like we're kind of like I'm lucky right now. Zarya's even somewhat decent. Like Zarya's been such a shit hero for so long.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Wouldn't it just kind of be
I
like
think it just
the
it's so
good
much.
teams right now just combine their tanks, then you'd have like two really good teams
Yeah.
in terms of tanks, and then you'd have like some teams with like
And there's
noob
like
I think
tanks.
there's like
not
nothing
even
else.
because I just think the gaps would get so much like bigger between teams if there's two tanks.
Yeah.
Like those like neutral like picks people get that mean so much, or the random trades, like those would just mean so much less. So it's just like if you're a good team, you could just like hard dominate. Like I don't know if you guys feel this, but like whenever I show up to a match in Overwatch 2, I feel like there's a chance that I might just lose because some guys the life game. No matter, even if our teamwork is better, even if I know we're probably the better team, there's a chance that we could lose the series or the map because one guy just has like an uncounterable map. But I think if it's a more like team oriented game, where everyone's more on level playing field, like in combat, and everyone's like if more teamwork while still like having big like combos and pop up moments, I think the gaps would get way larger.
I think
Yeah.
bans would work better in 6v6 too.
Yeah, I think they like limit
Undeniably.
your comps so much in 5v5. Like the comps just don't function at the time of the bans like properly.
Just because like tanks are like linked to support so much too, like in 5v5. Like not even just tank bans like are like OP, like I think support bans like part of like the reason they're so OP is like your support's like kind of linked to the tank you play. Almost.
Yeah, like the only like limitations of your comp is like what your tank plays. I feel like a lot of the time, like if your tank,
Yeah.
your tank, that kind of dictates how you play. But like the comps, like even when you pick that tank, the comps still play like nearly identical like throughout the metas. Like it just it's just like whatever your tank plays changes how it like your the matchup, like the tank matchup. But the comps still play the same.
I also feel like there'd just be more comp variety in 6v6 in general because it's just easier to do that even in like pro play. Like I remember there's like that one like Shanghai versus Seoul Dynasty game that won like map 7, and they were playing two totally different comps on Junkertown like map 7 grand finals. It was like double shield versus double bubble or something. And I feel like you don't like see that very often now where it's like these teams play
Yeah, you see like
different
Diva
stuff.
versus Monkey.
Yeah,
You see
yeah,
Diva versus
it's
Monkey. Like
literally
which one wins?
yeah, like a lot less variety now.
Like imagine like a ball Doom team versus like a Diva Rein team, and then you have another team that plays Monkey Zarya, and these are all like just like comps that these teams have made, and they're just trying to ice you at the highest level, rather than these guys are playing Monkey instead they're playing Diva, and they're playing Kiri Mirror, and they're trying to scrap out in the Kiri Mirror as Diva versus Monkey. I just think there's so much they could do with like not even just team ups, but like combos that like have not been explored, and just like fun moments with that. Because most of my fun moments, like my most memorable moments, have been me working another tank in like in the clutch, just like doing some crazy old play or just making something happen. And there's like core Overwatch memories that I feel like I've lost throughout the years, where now it's just like I walk up to this guy in Diva and he has no way to defend himself, and I just kill him.
I think comps would be like less defined by like your support line like in your tank too, right? Where like even if they ban like Lucio, you know, you could still play like Kiri Bap with like Winston or like Kiri Bap with like or no, you'd like do more like tank combos that like change your comp rather than like
Yeah.
just having like
Yeah,
support lines.
you
Like,
need a speed boost in Overwatch 1. Like I like immediately if there's two tanks in the game, Zenyatta is not like a troll pick, or like Mercy's not like a hard troll pick. Like you could actually pick Mercy because you don't need to have two supports that do damage. Uh, and then they're like, of course, Reiner comes back into like not being also complete like throw pick and pro play most of the time, or really frustrating to play against in ranked when you don't have enough damage to like even break the shield and no one's taking angles. Uh, it just like offers like such like there's like quality of life things like queue times that they have to worry about. But in terms of like pro play, like there's no doubt in my mind that it would just be like so much more interesting to watch and like just practice rather than playing like the same Lucio Kiri comps in every map for the last like 2 years.
I think it will also be better for the casual player base too. there's more heroes they can play, and they can make more heroes work with 6v6. That's at least my
Tank is
opinion.
really a fun play against for like anyone besides like the top like 100 DPS, maybe 50 minute, like 80 DPS players in the world. Tanks are so frustrating to play against in 5v5. Like you get like if you're not like genetically mechanically gifted on DPS, it just feels so hard to like outplay like a lot of the space the tank holds in 5v5, especially when you don't get like any ult charge off them or you can't really move them individually. But like it's they're so duelable in 6v6 that it just like makes the game like more balanced for everybody to like
It also breaks
meaningful fights.
limitations. I feel like too many heroes are so limited in Overwatch 2. And so many
Yeah.
heroes are like literal must picks or you will lose. It's kind of, I don't know. I've been playing Overwatch 2 since like 2020, like whenever it released, and I've seen Kiri Lucio almost every single time as a meta. Like almost like
Yeah.
I've seen more times that being meta than I don't know, like seeing Zen being meta in Overwatch 1. Just like every single fucking year, it's just same like backline over and over again.
I feel like Overwatch 1 had more like defining years like gameplay wise than even Overwatch 2 when it's getting updated way more and they're putting out like perks in like season 9. Like those haven't really changed. Like we had a year of we had season 1 all was dive, then we had goats, then we had double shield, then we had like the ball comps and like more variety. But like those years, in my opinion, are way more defining than the last like 3 years of Overwatch 2, where it just felt like the same like death match to me. Like it's just deathmatch. Like that's how I think of the game. Like even pro play, I think of the game as literally just people playing Seda. And some days, people have better ults than others, and like people just get more kills, and they win because they got more kills.
Has there been a character or like characters going from must pick to not must pick, or characters going to must pick just because of perks? I feel like perks have not changed like what you pick at all.
Maybe Reaper. Reaper is like TP one. He's pretty good.
When double nano
guess-
was good.
Even
Nano, yeah.
I guess I've seen like even if Kiri had like shit perks, she would still get must picked, you know.
I feel like when
Or
the perks
Tracer.
dropped, I feel like when they dropped, all the good perks went to the good heroes. Like Rein was hard meta, and they gave him the best perks in the game. Kiri had double TP when she was like already broken.
I swear Rein perks are bugged though. There's no way his E was supposed to do that, right?
They nerfed it, I think, like a while ago. But yeah,
Yeah,
like,
but his E was legit like bugged.
How is he still like actually good though? Like they nerfed him like 5 times. Like it's pretty substantial nerfs. Like these are not like soft nerfs that they gave to him. They gave him 5 like pretty big nerfs, and he's like still one of the best tanks in the entire game. Like you see Korea playing him like all the time. This is banned on like a lot of maps still, and you know, and he plays him, and maybe you didn't play him as much. But he's still like so good. So yeah, like I don't know. Even without perks, he's just the tank designs are so oppressive. They're just so oppressive, even without
Like
perks.
Yeah, I feel like his cooldowns are just so short and like so strong, no? How like even like when they like nerf it, it's still like you're on an 8-second cooldown, like where you get like 250 armor and like to go, like all of that, you know?
Yeah, like I just feel like I'm playing against a brick wall every time I play against a hero. Or either like I'm on like a timer, like touch the objective and get a kill. If I don't get a kill, then this guy's capping the point or setting up shop.
Hawk, is
play
that
against
why you
Bastion,
quit
like-
forever ago? Like, I remember you like saying you just didn't want to play Ram at all anymore. Then you like right after that you took like 2 years off. Back it was like when you played with Timeless, like with RuPaul Vega, like that Ram meta. Like
That was awful. But that like even that Ram was even more fun than we have now. Like he's just become so like unkillable now. Like you used to be able to die on Ram. Like when Ram first launched in like season 2 of Overwatch 2, like he even had like armor in his like form, and he had like he was just like more squishy. But now he's just like he's just a brick wall. Like he's just so frustrating.
I remember that one
Also
patch
be
they
that
buffed
map
every
instead of
tank in the
Kiri.
game. It wasn't like the season 9 one where they buffed every hero, but like there was like one patch when they buffed every single tank in the game. They buffed their survivability, they buffed like shield numbers, like Zarya's
Yeah,
double
I didn't
health.
play during that time.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
was
play
like
like after Dallas last year. I don't think I may have touched only DPS like for like a couple
yeah.
weeks. So I didn't play like right after they buffed every tank in the game. I remember that it was like season 12 or like season
Yeah,
10
it
or
was like
something,
right after
11 or
season
something like that.
9, but that was terrible. I think that's what made like Ramattra just feel so unkillable, and like all these tanks feel so like unkillable now. was that patch because they were like, oh, tank feels bad to play. Let's just buff all of them. It's like, are you brain dead? And it's like now we have to live with that forever. They're not gonna nerf it. It's,
I feel like they've given like they've also just like kind of like given up on like tank currently. I feel like
yeah,
I don't.
think they're
They
gonna
don't
fix it.
really. They don't really nerf them. They kind of just like how they play. I feel like they kind of just accepted this is how tank is going to play in this format, and we're just going to like have it be this way. And either like it or you don't.
Yeah, they're like balancing them more now, like against each other and like as like actual like game. Like, is this what tank should be?
Yeah, but I
I
don't even
think.
feel like they don't even like fairly balance them against each other either. Like ideally they like look at all the dive tanks, say like, can these heroes play a mirror versus each other? And if the answer is no, they're not balanced like at all. And then they're kind of getting there, but they're still like
Mhm.
I feel like Hazard is like so much worse than like some of the dive mirrors, and like Doom is just unplayable in a dive mirror. Like literally the worst dive mirror tank in the game when it comes to dive mirror. But yeah, I don't know. They've kind of like just made the tank roll like so weird.
Play ranked win rates. Maybe Doom's insane in ranked.
I mean, he is. He's a pop stomp hero.
Yeah.
You get some guy gives power punch and you die for it. It's so frustrating.
Yeah, I just feel like there's always like in ranked at least, it's always like Doomfist and Ball are gonna be broken because they're like chaotic, and then there's gonna be like one ground tank that's the easiest to play, and like most people are just gonna play that because they're noobs. So then they just pick that character and win games. Which I don't know. I think it's like fine, but well, I don't think it's fine. But it's just like a perma rotation. Like Zarya is like it's so rare that Zarya is good. Like the last time Zarya was like this good was like season 1. Like for 2 years it was like Orisa or Ramatra have to be played, and then you're just playing them the same way, and then it's like, oh, they nerf Orisa, but then they give her like 3 micro buffs throughout like a year, and then she's good because they nerf Ram. I kind of they're just like not creative at all, and like creates this loop where you just have to play the same heroes. Like what
I feel
hero
like they
should be
said at
good? We
one
need
point.
like Sig to be good or like Junker Queen. That'd be like maybe kind of fun.
Yeah, but what they'll do is like they'll like buff his damage or like they'll buff his shield health by like 100. Like I feel like they said at one point that they want to do like more drastic changes, but then they like stopped doing that. Like every time they like see like a character's like strong or not, like they like give them like a couple of slaps on the wrist until like finally they're not good. Or like a character is like weak, like Orisa, like they give her like a little bit of like a nudge like for like 4 patches straight until she's good.
I think it's just a game though. Like I don't like what is the alternative to like there's 12 tanks in the game. What do they do in 5v5 to make it not so like this hero is like better than like the rest of the cast at this like job? Like what it's so hard, especially when you have to consider like different skill ranks. Because if you're balancing for pro play only, you have a completely different like you could balance the game completely differently. You can have heroes, keep buff heroes in different ways, but you can't really balance the heroes in different ways right now because you have to count for everybody.
I think it's definitely hard to like balance every character like to each other and like sometimes feel like forgot about characters, but like I think they should like even if they're like they should make characters that are like meta for a long time, like give like other characters a chance. Like even in like if like that'll make the character like not good for like a couple of weeks, like I think that's a fine trade-off. But like I feel like they're too scared. It's like making a character not good that they like give Ram like tiny micro nerfs, then he's still good for the next like 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else on esports or game balance or anything? When do you guys leave for Sweden? Or the boot camp?
I think 14th or 15th for most teams.
We leave on
I think we leave the
13th.
16th.
Yeah.
We leave on Thursday the 13th.
Where are you guys going?
We're going to what's it called Sunderland in the UK.
You're gonna enjoy the food, I think.
Oh, it's
Isn't that
it's
where-
lovely.
Isn't that where Nightmare went for Stockholm last year?
Yeah, that's where we went last year. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
it's a lovely place. It's fantastic.
And we're going to Portugal, Lisbon.
The food
That
there's
sounds
gonna be
nice.
actually good though, I think.
Yeah, I know.
Right. I'm actually curious if they do implement 6v6, will that fix most of the issues that are hard to fix currently? Because that's something that I haven't really thought too much about.
Like what issues? Like specifically? Like
Like
tank?
like having nerfs and buffs not really helping someone unless they're like turbo broken, or having some tanks being like super unkillable, or having some
I think
characters
so.
being unplayable, you know?
Because we can let Zarya not have to like right now you have to make Zarya so she's like so good that she's good into like a bunch of different things. But if you let Zarya stay in her own little niche, or you let Ball stay in his own little niche, and you let these heroes like develop their
You get on their
strengths
one
and
or two
weaknesses.
maps. Yeah.
Yeah, if you let heroes have strengths and weaknesses rather than having a tank that has to do it all, and then you also have to design them to do it all. So all these like new like tanks like feel like they have to do it all. I think you're able to open up the game way more, and like Reinhardt like right now like he's so much HP, but he's still not good. But like you actually let him, you could let him like breathe a little bit because he doesn't have range, and you can let these things naturally develop between heroes.
I do hope that's the thing they're teasing. Because it branches out a lot of things and it creates more diversity. Which I think is what made Overwatch so good, was how diverse it was from other games. And how unique it was. At least that's what attracted me. So I wouldn't be opposed to that idea. Just make D.Va a little less oppressive and I'd be happy. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can nerf D.Va. I don't as long as there's a main tank and off tank, I don't care what they do with the game. Like I want tanks to be killable. I want to get ult charged when I shoot a tank. I want there to be like teamwork between tanks, and then I'm happy. Like I don't that's all I really want. I don't really care for anything else they do. They could destroy the game after they do that. I don't care. I just want there to be
I was
more
surprised.
a more in-depth experience.
They said 20% of players still play that 6v6 mode. That's like surprising me because they don't
That's
advertise
crazy.
it.
That's
They
actually
don't balance
crazy.
it. Yeah, it's like it's
Like
so
20%,
dead.
like all regions, all modes, like all like consoles and stuff.
I think
I
so.
I, I assume
Yeah, they
so.
They
said
said 20. Yeah, 20% of players.
but
That
That's
like
is crazy
insane,
though.
no?
yeah, like you actually have to be so devoted and committed for it, like to do that, like because I like 6v6, but I don't play that because like it's not the real game. It doesn't get
Yeah, it's
patched.
not
It
the real
just
game.
feels
Like, well,
dead.
I'm
I
not playing
just
something
don't
that's not
care
real.
about it. Like yeah, I'm not gonna go play the arcade mode. I feel like they should like full commit to it for like a season, like maybe like force it way harder, advertise it way harder, and like see what happens to that number. Because like right now, a lot of the casual people are just gonna log on to the game and not even know anything changed, and then just play 5v5 because they just do that normally and then log off. It's like
Yeah, I think
20%.
the only negative thing that would come out of it would be just the professional players. The teams would like have to split up and stuff, but that's like the only negative thing, and that's like super short term too.
But a lot of teams already have two tanks. Like the teams outside of NA all have like two tanks. Like we have T1, Raccoons, Falcons, even Zeta. We have I mean VP had two tanks, Alcat has two tanks,
Yeah, with two tanks.
TM has two tanks. Who does?
TM said yeah.
Yeah, TM. Yeah, TM.
But
Like
they have the same hero pools though, so they'll never
yeah,
like
I mean
make
like
a.
I'm just saying they already have two tanks on their roster. Like it wouldn't like change much, and NA would have to figure it out because we have a fucking talent issue. We have a talent issue over here. But yeah, I think it would naturally just work out how it like how it should.
I think NA would just be like the most bullshit region ever. There's so many like one tricks. And it's just like you have like the two good teams that have like actual good tank players, then like third place team has got like Cardi fan on it with somebody else, and they're just playing like the most random ass comps, and like it'd be kind of fun to watch. Because then like if people get really good at that stuff, then who knows? Like it would be like it's almost like that sim stuff, right?
Cardi
Where we were
Fan
talking
would be the
about.
best NA main tank in 66, 100%. I actually think it'd be the best one.
Yeah,
Not even like baiting. He'd be like, if I mean, even in 5v5, if Cardi Fan learned Monkey, I think he'd be the best NA main
you
tank.
guys almost had him, bro. In the last second, he couldn't do it.
Yeah, I think he just needs to learn Monkey. That's all he needs to do. He needs to
Yeah,
figure that out.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, I just feel like it's like 6v6 opens up the door for like you don't even have to be like super good at the game. Like it's like that sim stuff where like it just catches people off guard. It's so different. Like 6v6 is the same thing except with so many more comps. Like I remember I was playing like Rein or Orisa with Zeb at the end of 6v6 and like we didn't know what the fuck we were doing, but we beat so many teams that were like better than us just because we played it and like played it pretty well. And like maybe if you do that with so many different players. You have one team that just comes out on top. Because like there were so many like one-trick teams back then. I feel like where it's like, and you saw them succeed a lot more. Like I don't know. And right now it's just like if you play some off-meta shit, like people are just gonna look at it for 30 minutes, figure it out, and then you can't win a map, and you can't flex because you're a
People
one-trick team.
play.
Yeah.
People play normally most of the time.
Yeah.
And they
Like,
beat it. They just
You
don't
need to
even
like
think
change
about
your
it.
heroes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just need to like not like walk up too far and get
Yeah.
one shot. Most times you can figure it out.
Bro, I'm tired as fuck, bro. Cjay, Capitology, you guys got anything to say about 6v6?
Cjay will get farmed in 6v6. I can't lie.
Dude. Bro, I mean, I honestly, I don't really care if it's like 5v5 or 6v6. I'm just honestly indifferent.
Do you
Like,
think support's
whatever,
boring in
like-
6v6?
No, I think it's like the same. Like, no, yeah, I do think it's the same. I don't think it's like the fun aspect really changes in like 6v6 or 5v5 for me. But like, I honestly don't really care if it's 5v5 or 6v6 all that much. Like,
I'm telling you,
I'm more
if
likely
you
to just
play
play
Kiriko,
either or.
if you play Kiriko and 3-shot Zarya, you'll be like, that'll be a doping hit. I'm telling you, like
No, that's actually true. That is actually
it's
like the
actually
truest
so
thing.
satisfying. You
play-
you play Kiriko or you play Alari and you just like
Play Zed, bro.
It's
Just
so
play
satisfying.
Zed.
It's so
Sure.
satisfying.
Play Zed like a
He doesn't
Zarya
even know
walks
how
you
to
hit
play
like 4
Zed, bro.
headshots, she's dead.
Yeah, like
it's-
Alari and Kira
yeah.
didn't even exist in Overwatch 1 6v6, and I feel like they could be like two like pretty decent heroes in the right
Larry
situation.
will see more play, I think, for sure. Like right now, she's pissed.
Yeah, Alari's terrible, but
She could see more play in 6v6, to be honest.
yeah.
Let's see, like a lot more characters who will see more play and have a more of like a niche area for them. If there was 2 extra people in the lobby.
I don't know.
Okay, what are your thoughts on 6v6?
I mean, I don't play the game. Luckily, I don't have to deal with all the bullshit. I only like watch the esport, basically. And I think for the esport, it would be fucking terrible. At least for our region, like it would. The top 2 teams would be insane. Every other team would be literally not able to compete at all. And then we'd go to LAN and we'd get stomped by the Korean teams, and it'd just all be over. Like
That's
But-
that's not true. 2 tanks
can
will
build like
think so?
3 to 4 tank lines.
what team are you taking in 6v6 that's beating a Korean 6v6 team with Hanbin and Donghag?
I can do it. I've done it before.
With who though?
I've done-
Like I bet you
That's-
could do
that's
it. But,
actually
like who
cold.
else is on the team?
I got choked.
That's actually cool.
I got choked.
I've beat so many teams. I mean, I beat many teams I should have beaten before 6v6. But 5v5, DPS is just too broken so much. These guys just fucking frag out. Like, your DPS have to have a life game to beat a Korean team in Overwatch 2. They have to have a life game, but now it's actually impossible.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like at the end of the day, like I wouldn't really care that much if it went to 6v6. Like I think the other things they do for the esport are going to be way more impactful. Like whether they give us a fucking tab in the game, whether they make a non-venture skin for the partner teams, like if they made it 6v6 and they did all that stuff too, then like who cares? You know, I'd be all for it. But I'm just worried that they're gonna try stuff like that, or they're gonna make like some new kind of whatever the new age perk decision is gonna be, and then they're gonna not give us a tab, and there's no anything else, and it's just gonna be like people are gonna be arguing over whether the new 3rd level major perks are too broken, and it's just like I don't know. I don't feel like it's that important overall.
I feel like there's no reason like really to talk about the like what we want in esport because I feel like we all just know like what would be good for it,
Yeah,
and they know too. Like, it just feels like a waste of breath in that way. Like we all know like they should have a tab. We all know there should
There be more partner skins. Yeah, like
there should be more partner skins. Like it's just up to them whether or not they want to do it. Like it's just like I feel like that's common sense. I feel like the more like niche stuff is like what the game might change to.
yeah. I mean, I also feel like the non 6v6 stuff that they've been trying to like. I feel like there's probably a little bit of pride from the team and the fact that they like moved from 6v6 to 5v5, and like I feel like they really don't want to revert the stuff they've been doing in Overwatch 2 because like they probably feel bad about it. Like and that's why it's taken so long to like get the ranked top 500 icons back. Like all the stuff that obviously should just be in the game is like taking forever to get it back. But I feel like the new stuff, like entirely new Overwatch 2 stuff they've been doing is actually pretty cool, and I'm confident that probably whatever it is, it would be cool. You know,
I feel like
I
they
can't
could just
even
have
really think of what it
Stadium
would be.
be their 5v5 thing, because I think Stadium's
But
like
they don't care anymore if it goes back.
yeah.
And I think they would only do it if they have like the team up staying or something that only could work within like it thrives within 66. Like something they do like just makes more sense there. I don't think they're just gonna do it because like, hey guys, we think 66 is more fun than 5v5. They're never gonna say something like that. They're just gonna,
Yeah.
they would do it because of a gameplay thing they want to add that works better in 66, like the team up staying or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, I think the thing that convinced me was like when they were talking about bringing 6v6 back, when they were doing like the event for it, and then they released 6v6 and it's like an open queue, like it's intentionally like handicapped so that people won't play it, and it's like not bad. Like it seems to me like they wanted to release it to say that they did and then make sure it was like not as good as it could have been, and then say, oh, people didn't like it that much. Only
Yeah, but now they're
whatever
updating it
percent.
again. Why are they updating it again? Like, why did they not
Or who
update it when
knows?
there was way more players back in it? Like those first like few months, there's way more players. It's only like gone down. So why are they doing it now? Like my hope thing I'm saying earlier is that they're prepping for something big next year and they want to like start getting the balance like correctly for it. And they tested 66 Masquerade and like stuff like that. Like I do think we're due for like a format change. Like some way we do some how we like look at the game like just changes.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be better than 4v4. So
Oh man, that would be awful.
Nah, I was pretty disappointed with like them releasing like when they released it as open queue. I was gonna because I expected them to kind of do what they did like at the end of Overwatch 1 because that's the 6v6 I expected to come back, and then they just were like, oh, it's open queue so we can fix queue times and like they don't touch it. But like I was surprised. I mean, the games are still like they were still really fun for like that 1 month when everybody played it, and then after that people just went back because it wasn't the main game. But like the games were super exciting, and like fights just felt so turnable even if you like lost a player at the start of the fight. It felt like you had to communicate with your people more to like win games just because that's what 6v6 is, like the tank synergies. So yeah, I mean if they put any effort into it and people start going back to it, I mean it's always going to be the more fun mode in my opinion.
Did they release a patch note for 6v6?
They did
They
like
released
one
like
thing.
one ball nerf. They released like one ball in Zen nerf and they call it there.
But they said they're going to this week,
Next
right?
week.
On
Yeah,
the midseason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mid-season.
But that's crazy though. Why would they have patch notes for 20% of the player base? Like that big one. That'll be interesting.
I don't know. I don't even know what they're gonna do. I wonder what they'll do. I wonder if it's gonna be like super big like format changes for it, or if it's just gonna be
Maybe
like
it's awful.
numbers
Maybe the
changes.
patch is ruined.
Yeah,
for
maybe
Yeah,
it's
what
the
if it's like
worst.
bullshit again?
like maybe they make every tank in there like it's like 5v5 and they're all just on kill one and just like the worst mode known to man now. But yeah, I haven't played that much. I don't know. I mean, there's no reason to play it. Like, there's not
Yeah.
good players in there, and it's not supported. It's not the main mode, and people. I mean, FPL died. It wasn't the main mode. Anything that's not the main mode in all of Overwatch history is always died. So, I did. Yeah, this is what happens. Like, I know Durpee, you prefer it, but like, you're not going there playing it. Like,
Yeah.
or a lot of people are like neutral about it. They just like, if it goes back, it goes back, whatever. But there's people like me are like, obviously advocate for it.
Yeah. I mean, I was
I'm
pretty
looking forward
surprised.
looking forward to the patch next week.
Yeah. I played it at the end of last season, like the final day of the season last season, because I was like bored. There was nothing to do. And dude, I went in and like there were like actually like 5 other people screaming in the microphone, and like it was super fucking competitive. Everyone's trying to get rank 1, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? And like it was actually super fun, even if like I only knew a few people in the lobby, and then more people started getting on. It was kind of fun.
There's so many tanks in that mode. Like, I feel like
Yeah,
I
that's
never
the
played
problem,
tank.
dude. You load and you get like 6 learnt, like me, like dude.
I swear the queue times would not be an issue. How many freaking tank players in that mode? Like, people
I,
be like, "Oh, maybe that's like the reverse propaganda. It's back," and people are like, "Thank God it's back. Now I'm gonna play tank." No, the tank population's gone up.
Yeah.
do you think tank is like more fun? Like if they went back to roll queue 2-2-2 whatever, like do you think the queues would be as bad? Because I feel like they've added more tanks that
I
are
don't
like
think so.
fun to play, like Junker Queen maybe,
Oh,
or maybe like
there's a way to fix queue times, and they just need to. I mean, they just need to release a couple cutesy tank heroes that sell skins, and they can figure it out. It's not
Immersive
that hard.
tank.
It's actually true.
It's really not that hard. Like if they release like another like a mecha, they released a cinematic with a mecha, like
Just
like
one
one
of
of the
Diva's
Diva
teammates.
sponsors.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of D.Va's teammates, they release a cinematic and just start pumping out skins. They release another hero like that. And then, like, I mean, support is way more popular than it ever was in Overwatch 1 right now. That's because, like, the heroes they released and, like, the skins from. So, I mean, you definitely can close the gap between Overwatch 1 queue times and what we could do in role queue in the future.
Yeah, you're actually right. Because I think queue times are like a big problem. Like, they really only care about queue times from like gold to diamond, because that's most of your players. Like queue times are always gonna be pretty long in like Masters, Grandmaster, Champion at this point, just because it's like so low in terms of player count. But yeah, I guess if they appeal to casuals like that, it would work. Anything on that, Cjay?
I don't got anything else.
Yeah,
I've talked about 6v6 enough.
no, that was good. Been there for like 2.5 hours. So yeah, I guess if nobody has anything else, we can call it. Good luck in your games. Good luck in your matches. And thanks for joining the podcast. It was fun.
This was history in the making.
This was history.
History is being developed.
Thank you for having us, sir.
Of course, bro. Good
Thank
luck.
you,
This
sir.
guy said chat questions. Yeah, we're good on that, bro. Alright.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I'll
thank
see
you.
you guys. Thanks for joining.